First error made by the goalkeeper for System 3. First goal, and a goal coming in the 45 minutes of the first period of play. Number 7 scoring for Jewels. And the keeper made a big error, as you will say, a big boo-boo of that one. Failing to clear. And he was being rushed by that number 7 player. I do not have my card as yet, so I cannot give you.
I want to believe that number 7 should be Brandon Johnson. We're going tentative based on the previous match card.
Yes, that's Brandon Johnson. Brandon Johnson has taken taken what we call it advantage of one of the normal errors. I'll put it that way. This is a normal error by John, something he has to really deal with. Jolando John in the upright, or between the uprights for System 3. Remember we spoke about a couple of his inconsistencies, and we saw one of them very early this afternoon, Roger.
Yes, and as you say, Roxelle, you'll have to work on his weaknesses, and I hope his coach is seeing that, and he needs to get him probably a goalkeeper coach where he can trying to avoid that error. And now we see on the receiving end, and that's it's going to be a penalty. Yes, it's a penalty. And Roxelle, I always speak, and I'll continue to speak of that youngster, James it is?
John T. James.
John T. James.
And I'll tell you about that just now after the penalty. But guess what? System 3 has an opportunity to equalize just what, about seconds. I don't think a minute had passed since that goal, Roger. Possibly just over.
Well, the first goal went in 45 seconds, and we see John T. James coming back now in about the second minute of play.
Right, so just over a minute.
Yes.
And a minute of action? Possibly not, because remember we had to have a centre off again. So guess what? It's an opportunity for Ak, we call him in local terms here in the city, Kishon Johnny from System 3 to equalize. And this sets up what we pumped as a big game. Johnny comes and he is beating
brilliant goal.
the goalkeeper who did not even move Roger to his right. It's 1-1, and we're in the second minute or third minute play.
Well, we're in the second minute, and we see who's that? Was that John T? That goal scorer?
Kishon Johnny.
Yes, Roxelle, take it. I'm looking at my card to make sure I get things in order, so you can take it from here.
All right, so yes, the listeners, yes, viewers, it's 1-1, 1 goal each. Number 7, Brandon Johnson, he sent Jabels ahead, while Johnny just had an opportunity to equalize, and that he did from the penalty spot for System 3. It's Jabels coming forward with Sutton. Sutton is looking to find Sawyers, but cut out there, it looks like by Joel Jack. Headed away, falls now for Duckwell. Duckwell is looking for this is Simmons. Simmons cannot get past Joseph, and it goes out of touch for a throw-in for System 3. This encounter is a very, very big encounter for both teams because, Roger, from my estimation, mathematically, this could decide which of the two teams can end, well, which of 3 teams can end second in the tournament. Going forward is Sawyers. Sawyers is pumping forward. Here he still has Jack to contend with. Gets into the 18. He crosses. Oh, Brandon Johnson behind.
And another goal.
This Souza smashes home a left footer. And
number 9.
Yes, he smashes home a left footer. Jabels have gone up 2-1. Action already. And we pumped this game, and we said it's going to be high octane. And we said it's going to be as fast as you say, Bolt. Kendall in our sports this morning. Kendall Murky is with us. Kendall, this is what we expect from this game.
Yes, Roxelle, Kendall is not in this yet. And we see Johnny seems to be down. I think him and a player collided while the attack was being made by Sawyers. And since he fell, he was on the ground. I think he was being clipped on the back of the heel, but he was not in any way, Roxelle, close to that play where we saw that goal. And he's really in pain here. And in the last game, Roxelle, we would have seen Johnny going down a couple of times as well.
Yeah, but it's a half the ball fall. The referee didn't.
Yes, yes.
Doesn't have to be involved. He's trying to actively defend.
Defend, yeah.
Step on him on the heel, so. But it's one of these things the referees miss. I think he's primarily focused on the ball.
Yes, I think the referee was falling, but it wasn't too far from the play too.
It was in his line of vision.
Yes.
He didn't pick it up, so that's one of these things. But as we said, yeah, the game expect a really fast-paced game from Jewels out on the flank, and so far we have seen that. The couple couple of minutes that the game has got going. So it's 2-1 to Jebel.
Yes, and it's now with system 3. They're now trying to pump this one forward. Number 17 has it, plays it to Doppel. Doppel plays it back to number 17, right wing back. He now tries to go through the center there, being Marshall there, but won the battle thus far. Number 9 takes it down up. He turns in nicely. Tried to float that one, but straight to the defender there for Jebels. He plays that one to find the number 9 scorer in D'Souza, but D'Souza was robbed. Another ball play over there. This one is going on the flank, and number, I think 25 has that one. What heck can he do with it? He crosses it now, only to find James. Oh, there's a nice volley there, half volley there. That wasn't James. I think that one is I didn't get his number, but a nice half volley there. Good bunks, but he failed to put it between the uprights, and it went. I make it about 20 yards away from goal, Roxel.
Yes, definitely. That was Aaron Collis, and we are just in what, 4 or 5 minutes. I don't think the teams have yet warmed, but the action is hot already. It is Mackey. Mackey is finding that is Bergen to Joseph. Joseph is looking and finding Sawyers, trying to get it back to Joseph. Cut out there is now with Doppel. Doppel has to the contend with, brings it back to Joel Jack. He is going back to a central defender in Roberts. Roberts pushes forward, but only as far as the head of Bergen. Gordon tries to head away. He is in a tussle there with Lavia, but it falls for Jonty James. He brings it out, looking for Simmons. Simmons is eyeing up a cross. Didn't get around it as much as he should have, and so it went over the crossbar into touch for a goal kick. 2-1. Yes, listeners, yes, viewers, you are hearing correctly. It's 2-1. Jebels FC, they took the lead via Brandon Johnson. Kishon Johnny equalized for System 3.
Roxel, we've seen a sub coming in very early as well for System. It looks like,
yes, well, Brandon Johnson had probably came in the game with an injury, and so he is being substituted very, very early. Let's see who's coming in. Is it number 15? I didn't get it. We'll get it as it go along. But Johnson, who scored a very
number 5. Number 5
coming in.
Okay, so Adams is coming in. Yes, Jerron Adams. So there's a little switch in terms of the
positioning
for the Jebels players. Adams is going to go back to the right back position. Now Sawyer is looking to get that one. He doesn't control well. Shielded off there by Collis, and so a throw comes in for System 3. Butte looking to find James. James seals well, gets it over to Collis. Collis is coming inside. He is looking to go further into the area. He now brings it over to Lavia. Lavia had to get around the defender and the referee at the same time. Butte has it now. He is coming down the left flank. He is crossing, comes off of Adams, and so it's going to be a corner coming away of System 3.
Yes, and Roxel, we didn't get a chance to make a comment on that penalty that was created by the invincible James. After this corner, we'll find some time and we must let the listeners know how that goal went. And the corner comes in, but it falls behind. Yes, Roxel, this is a time for us. And James, I say that guy has a pair of, he has a header on those shoulders that he has there, Roxel. For the time of me seeing him, this guy has just taken football and to a part, and particularly showing the strikers what must be done, what should be and what must be done, Roxel. If you remember how the penalty came about, he just realized that he was losing possession, but he took that ball away, creating that defender to commit an offense and fouling in the process, and he was awarded a penalty.
Well, we'll get coach's view on Jonty James, because he's a part of the national training setup right now, and we'll get an insight on what the coach saw, what he was looking for, what he's produced in order for him to have caught the eye. It's a Bergen headed away over to Jebels. It is now, well, we need, this is Joseph. He looks like he got a haircut. That's a Terrace and Joseph, finding his brother in Terrace Joseph. He looks smaller with less hair to the Terrace and Joseph Roger.
Is it a school cut, Roxel?
Possibly a school cut, but he still has another week to go. Delay in a week, by a week for the resumption. It's now that Jack is just sealing that one outside. Coach, tell us about Jonty James and what you've seen in terms of what caught your eye in order to bring him into the national training setup.
Well, he was actually recommended by someone, and we trust the person judgment, so we decided to give him a chance. Nonetheless, he has some pace, he listens, but a lot of players come to us pretty raw, and we have to try and improve their game. So we're seeing some of it in the league so far. The training for him has paid off.
All right, so adjusting some improvement, and we wanna confess that, because he has been quite composed and has that level head as you have spoken about during the last couple of games that we've seen. As Terrason Joseph trying to get Sawyers in, not in his path at all, and he gets it now. That is viewed to John to. That's Collis. Collis is finding Lavia. Lavia is turning on the outside. He is looking for movement. He now tries to get it through to Collis, but put out of touch for throwing for System 3. 2 goals to 1. Yes, viewers, I know you have seen it on your screens. Listeners, we are definitely just early into this first half of this very big game, but 3 goals have already been converted. It's Butte. He's coming down, looking to find. I make it one of his running players, but head away there by the number 31 this afternoon, wearing 31 for Jabels. Roger, if you guys had that, I have
it's Chad Haynes.
No, for Jabels.
Oh, Jabels, 31.
Is it Charles?
Yeah, 31 Charles. And Antonio?
Okay, Antonio Charles.
Yes.
That's from the card you guys got today?
Yes, today.
Okay, fine. So the numbers are corresponding. As it's now with Butte. Butte is finding, I make it Collis. Collis is trying to get away around 2 players. Cut out there by Sutton, I make it. And so there's going to be a throw-in, again, coming the way of System 3. They haven't actually looked as constructed as they've been in their games before, but I think the early days and the 2 goals that they've conceded have set them back in terms of their play. But this one is coming into James. I don't think he thought it would be coming to him. He poked the foot, and it just came over the defender, and then another shot came in from Duffwell. That was weak, but it comes now to Bergen. Bergen is finding Joseph. Joseph is not getting around Jack. Jack finds Duffwell. Duffwell goes far on the left, looking to find Collis. Collis would have been in an offside position, and Coach Mercury, the game still to heat up.
Yeah, well, it's a battle for second place, so they expect the 2 teams to go bump for bump and try to win. Joe Bell is trying to achieve a second place spot. For a long time in the league, they've been trying to push up the table, so it's a great opportunity for them. System 3, you know, is a normal customer. They're always around that second, third championship spot, so it's nothing new to them. Let's see who will come out victorious.
A good battle between youngsters and marshalled there by Tion Gordon, who has it now in terms of Jabels. He finds this is Bergen. Bergen is looking for some movement. He is looking to find number 31 who started today in Charles, Antonio Charles. Mackie cuts out and finds Charles again. It's now with Gordon, who's not controlling. It falls for Labia. He's the stalwart on the System 3 team in terms of the most experienced player out there, him alongside Butte. So a lot of young players on show with a couple of experienced players, and this is how we want to see it as we go up in terms of getting these youngsters into the fray. We don't just want to leave them to themselves as they develop. They need some guidance on the field as well. This is Charles. This is Donja Charles getting it to Lavia. Lavia cannot get past Sutton. Roger, one of the youngsters who has been impressive as well since we started.
Yes, Sutton and another player. I think for System 3, they have come quite a long way and have portrayed a great level. And we see coming forward here I make it. But we see Roxella Joseph. He's not having the best of games this evening, because I think he put some pressure on that one, because he delayed the tackle. And as a result of that, allowed the number 17 for System 3 to get to that one, and it was cleared. But they're coming forward again. The brothers coming forward again in Joseph, looking to get this one across. Is the younger brother. Good take this time, Roxell, by the keeper. He seemed to have had a safe pair of hands. What happened before is that it would appear as if he doesn't have a good footing, and he needs to probably start playing a bit of football on the outfield. But it's now with System 3. It looks like that's one of the other players, Roxell, who I'm looking at in midfield for System 3, and has looked like they have some national makeup. Now it's Sawyers. Sawyers plays that one wrong. Not enough to find his fellow player in Joseph, and it just fell short. But it's Joseph now trying to make that tackle, but whistle goes. It's a handle ball, is it? Yes, a free kick against, I make it System 3. And it's early there, Roxell. We have 3 goals coming in just under 4 minutes in this game today.
Yes, definitely. I don't think the teams have warmed yet in terms of what we normally see they play. So a lot more should be in store as I make it. Mackie finds back Joseph. He gets around momentarily there, Jack, and hit it right into Jack. And again, just confirming what you said, on a different day, on a better day, probably when they're into their fray, so to speak, and their flow, that would have been a cross coming across the area easily.
Yes, Roxanne. I think the best is still yet to come from both teams. So we see a delay now in this corner kick. What's the issue? Okay, the referee Lee is now picking up his position. So it's going to be a corner kick to system to I make it Jebels. Jebels kick that one across high in the air, and the keeper goes up again. Roxel. I think that's the best thing he has in his archives, using his hands, and he needs to get his feet wet and on the ground in learning to play football on the outfield, because at times you have to make that call, make that decision in using your foot. And it's now system 3. Johnny pumps that one, but not as far as the system 3 player there. That's his business now with T, and Gordon plays that one through just over the head of Johnny there, who just barely got a head onto it. It's now played back there by the older of the brother in Joseph. It's now a system with a not system 2 it is, but system 3 has now taken it over. We see that one play through there by Lave to find his number 23 player there, who's looking for support, finds James. James another smart move there, Roxel. James has that one, he turns around, he gets past 1-2, and he's striking. A bit of selfish play there, but with James, but cleared away there by system, I make it Jubels. They have now coming forward, but cleared away there, ball deflected off Orlando Butte for system 3. And it's going to be a throw-in now to Jebels.
Yes, I still think that there's a lot still to be offered from what we know the quality that can be seen and executed by these two teams. They're still not playing as constructively as we know they can. Let's see if that can develop as we go. It's now with College trying to find Lavia. Lavia does find Butte. Butte comes back and finds Donja Charles. He is sliding it back to Lavia, back to Charles. Charles is looking to move from the left to the right, finds Johnny. Johnny comes across, he controls, he's looking for some movement, gets it, attempt to get it to Simmons. Simmons was moving inside, and the ball was played behind him. And so, throwing coming the way of Jebels. Coach Mokri, from what you've seen of these teams, I think we still have a lot more to come from them in terms of their construction.
Yeah, I think the team have not exactly settled as it is. They know what they want to do, but they're kind of feeling the game.
And now it's a breakaway. Shot and goal deflected, but follow up then cleared by Johnny. Only to as far as the keeper, who had a second attempt at it. And they've lived a life here, Roxel, I call it, because I don't think the number 9, this Souza, did justice to that one. Almost a free ball and a free goal. He was left all alone.
Basically what you were saying, Coach Mercury.
Yeah. As I said, he just broke the offside line for System 3, because the defense for System 3 just basically fell asleep, lost their concentration, and he was free. But for a one-on-one like that, he should be finishing.
Definitely. So let's hope that they're warm. Yes, we believe they will have yet the best to come. So it is with Joseph, who does not control again uncharacteristically. Jack brings it back to Johnny. Johnny is looking for some movement, goes over to his left. He is finding Collis. Collis takes it down, but still has Adams to contend with. Adams does good work, looking and finding Sutton. Sutton is getting that one over the head of Butte, finding, that was D'Souza looking for Joseph. Joseph looking for his brother. There miscommunication there between Jack and John. And Jack eventually decides to put it out of touch. And the teams are going to have to come to the party, Roger. They're not yet playing the type of football that we know in terms of the quality that they can offer.
Yes, and what we have seen has some quality for sure. But as you said, Roxel, they are not up to what we know they can do. They're not up to the great potential. Still early day. We are now 90 minutes in this first period of play, and we see now Joseph taking this corner kick. Corner comes in, headed away there by Johnny. Let's see who's going to take that one up. We see Borgen taking that one up, but foul in the process. So Jebels wins another free kick deep in the half of the System 3. And we see number 21, Roxanne, for System 3, not having the best of games today. And as a result, we see Joseph taking him to task every time he comes up that side. But it's now with Jabez, Tian Gordon behind this one. Kicks comes in to goal. This is a hit, and it's another goal! Oh my word, Roxel! That was a goal, a brilliant, and we see Roxel. Tian Gordon seems to be the free kick specialist in this team, and you could see for a fact that these teams have been, I make it Jabez, have been working at the free kicks from time to time.
Yes, Roger. Yes, Roger. Well, again, D'Souza making use of. I make it a goalkeeping error again because that was too close to the goalkeeper. He had to get there, Roger.
He should have been there and make his presence being felt because he's a keeper. He has an advantage where he can use his hands. But it's now with system 3. They're now trying to go forward. Number 5 as they plays it back to. Not his captain because I'm not seeing the captain band, but I saw him wearing the captain band a few days ago. It's now with Johnny. Johnny is trying to pump that one forward, looking for some support. He punks that one out, finds his man who is trying to come back under a bit of pressure, but loses out. But it's taken away there by Dapple. Dapple turns nicely inside to find, well, not Roberts this time. It's number 5. I make that Charles. Charles looks for support. He still has it, looking for the moving man. Plays it to Dapple, who Dapple now takes a run. Try to get that one down. He plays that out wide, deflected off. I make it number, but it's now with Jabez. They're trying to come forward, but taken over again by Charles. We see now Sawyers has that, plays it to his number 31, but being robbed. Sawyers still has control, but a free kick call against Jabez. So we see behind that one, number 3, Roberts, as he plays that one out to find Butte. Butte is in control. Plays it down to find the man on the right there. He turns back in, finds Lavey. Lavey turns to find Charles. Charles looking across, plays that one over to Johnny, a nice lofted pass. Johnny controls nicely on the first touch. Plays that one out. Johnny number 22 for system 3, looking to pump that one through, but straight to the part of Joseph, but he got it back again. It's still with Johnny, now with Roberts. Roberts is going to lose that one out. A bit of body, but Roberts wins that one in the process, finds Dapple. Dapple plays that one out wide to find his man who's going to take a run there, but well shielded off there by, I make that, but it's with system. Jabez then trying to come forward. Tian Gordon has that one, sends his man through nicely, finds Joseph. Joseph coming forward. He has one man to contend with. He's coming strong. He holds it up, looking for some support. He's going to play that one back now to find his man who's coming through the middle lane. Lofted one over to find D'Souza who's running on, but the keeper was equal to the task and collects. Bows it out right there. A lot of confidence that keeper has though, and in the defender, but it's now with, I make that Orlando Beauty turns around to find his left midfielder. It's in now to Lavey. Lavey is looking for some support. Lavey turns again to get 2 players off his back. He still is in control. Plays it to Orlando Beauty, who's been robbed of that one. Coming forward there now is Sawyers. Sawyers looking for some support. A bit short, robbed away there by Roberts. Roberts plays that one out to find, I made that Butte being found his man, but he's been blocked there by number 5 player. And we see Lavey now calling on his players to maybe to step the pace up there, Roxel, for system 3.
Yes, well, definitely they will probably need to get some of that fuel that they got against Naughtywood Predators last week and a half, because right now they are being outgunned, Roger. They are not playing as we know they can, not to take anything away at all from Jabels, because once you get opportunities and you put them in the back of the net, definitely you're in. And this is D'Souza again. D'Souza has one. He is looking to come outside, but he turns back inside, gets it to Joseph. This looks like Terracin Joseph. He is trying to get that is Sawyers who has run offside. He should have seen that from the beginning.
I think D'Souza was the one who's offside in that case,
right.
yes.
Okay, D'Souza, that's correct. So let's go. It's now with Simmons. Simmons finds Lavia. Lavia looking to get system 3 moving. He is back to Roberts. Roberts to Lavia. Nobody is moving, yes. And it is now with Lavia. He's pushing it forward, looking for Simmons. Simmons is trying to change the angle of attack. Coming over into the center, knotting up on it. Lavia is trying to take it down, but it falls now for Terracin Joseph. He puts his brother on his pedals, but Johnny is equal to the task. Gets it inside to John. This is a goalkeeper. He takes one touch and gets it to Roberts. Roberts is coming over and finding Jack. Jack is now with Collis. Collis moves forward. A good ball. This is a good ball. James is in. James takes a weak shot. This is not James of his quality. and the next one he gets, he's definitely going to have to do better. But that was an opportunity to try to actually get one past the Sousa here for Jebels FC, Roger.
Yes, and I think it's the first error I've really seen James making, Russell, since I've been following this football resumption. And it's now with Tian Gordon for Jebels, trying to pump back one. Another one being pumped today. It's Sawyers. Sawyers getting past Butte, coming strongly, Sawyers. Sawyers still coming strong. Sawyers playing one across, and it's still Joseph system chance. Another pump there. Russell, but the keeper this time getting his claws to it, as we call it, and put it one over the crossbar, which seems to be his strength. And the System 3 Roxel lives to fight another day. That should have been a goal. I even think if Sawyers had attempted to go with that one, he would have scored, because the keeper was more or less lagging in the middle of the goal, and had Sawyers tried to put that one on the front post, I think he would have beaten the keeper on that occasion.
All along the ground, and he had a really nice angle. Coach Mokri, your assessment?
Yeah, the keeper was scrambling to get back across. All he had to do, as Roger says, try to squeeze it in the near post, or just put it close to one of the defenders' feet, really hard on the ground, and it would have been a goal.
Bergen brings the corner across for for Jebels FC, headed away. Only as far as Sawyers, he didn't get enough on it, but it falls for Adams. Adams just tries to heave that one pass, the defender into the goal, but it comes off and into the safe hands of John at this time. John bows it out, finds looking for Collins. He finds Collins. He is now looking to go inside. Yes, he does, and looking for Jonathan James. He heads it to make it Duffwell, not getting onto that one. Joseph takes it down. This is Terrace. He has to the content with, and Jack is not allowing him to get past him this time. He's pulled to the ground, and so it's going to be a free kick for Jebels FC. The scoreline for our listeners on the radio: Jebels 3, System 3 1, and I think we're about 20 minutes or so into this first half of this game. Justin Mackey takes it. He goes from left to right, finds Adams. Adams comes back into Mackey. Mackey has been quiet and has played pretty well and pretty solidly most occasions for Jebels. This one is a booted up field. But touched away there by Tion Gordon. Labia, is it Labia? No, it's Simmons. He is trying to get it on to James. Simmons is in a tussle out there, a really good tussle. He crosses. He didn't give up the fight. Gets it to that's Labia. Labia goes across the D. He hammers. That was an excellent opportunity again. The idea was good. The execution just a little away from the upright. Kendall.
Yeah, it was excellent football at the tap back in the middle of the park for the incoming midfielder. And the idea is right, everything, but the technique is try to pull it back across the goalkeeper, but technique is just pull it outside of the post.
Okay, Roxel, at this point we'll have a word from our sponsors.
On Friday, August 28th, there'll be thousands of dollars to be won. A lotto jackpot of $73,000. A new home, car, or that college education.
Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Next lotto jackpot, 70.
Park, and the resumption as System 3 versus Jebels, and we are now I make it 29 minutes into the first period of play, Roxel, and your assessment on the half so far?
Well, I think the teams may be feeling the effects of a Tuesday night's game. Remember, both teams played on Tuesday night, and this one comes into the area, but the Sousa collects, and they played two intensive games. They're really intensive games. And Tuesday night they got home at 9:30. Well, they left here at 9:30. Let's say at least 10 o'clock. They probably got home. Some of them didn't probably get to the house until about 12 o'clock. And so we're talking about a two-day change around, Roger, before we get this game today, and they're playing first game this evening. So still some effects, some physical effects of the demands that they're being placed on the Roger.
Yes, most definitely. And but Roxel, even well, for I make it. Jewels, they have showed the better thus far, and I'm not talking about just the goal, but in terms of the standard of play and the style of play. But on the other hand, the System 3 team, they are still flat. The too many of them are still too flat, and they need to come out of the shares. We see some positions being changed up, We see the man on the green boot over there, as in I think it's Simmons switching, and Dapwell, and looks like what's his name, has just changed play, but now let's see this one. System 3 trying to go forward. Head comes in by Lave, just wide outside the upright, and Roxella, great attempt there on that part of System 3.
Excellent. He this time and closer, even closer from his previous opportunity.
And from the header, it's closer than the left drive that he sent outside the same post. Right. So closer. Let's see what the next one will do. Maybe goal post.
Well, let's see. It's Mackie finding Terrace Joseph. He still has Jack, who's been closing down that position quite well. To Charles. Charles turns back to Mackie. Mackie is looking and just pops that one up to this is Bergen. Bergen looks inside, finds Terrace and Joseph, who touches on, but the movement of the gentleman there was a little too slow. Duckwell again trying to come in there, and it's Mackie dispossessing, and he pumps upfield looking for Joseph over the head. Excellent ball taken down there by Joseph. He is looking to get inside. He is turning outside now, still has Jack, gets it to Joseph, his brother, Terrace and Joseph. He gets it now to Charles. Charles is playing a wayward one. That one was way over D'Souza again, and D'Souza doesn't look as sprightly as he normally is. So he might be content with the two that he scored already. Jack comes away with it. He finds Duckwell. Duckwell comes wide on the right and looking to Collis. And Collis is still holding up and goes back into Duckwell. Duckwell changes the angle of attack and goes all the way over to the left. Finds Simmons. Simmons has two attempts of controlling. He does so now. Tries to get around Adams. Is he going to cross? Yes. But it falls over to Mackie and then to Charles. Only now to Butte. Butte is going to bring it across. He does. Shot to James! Oh my word! Another opportunity! And we've been calling this name quite often, and whenever we call it is with the ball in the back of the net. Today he has missed a couple, and this is uncharacteristic, but a good play again by Simmons on the far side. Kendale.
Well, we've seen System 3 is picked up a bit with some wing play and had some success. That's like 3 to 4 chances, and they haven't managed to hit the target. So they have to execute technically, and I think they will get something, but Javel is really down their throat.
Yes, this is now System 3 on the attack. That's Collis finding Roberts, but momentarily dispossessed there. It comes now for, this is Bergen. Bergen finds Gordon. Gordon makes 360, gets it to Joseph. He is getting it to Charles. Charles is taking some time to decide what he's doing. So, this is Sutton pushing it forward, and the midfielders for System 3 today, not for Jabels today, not really communicating well with their strikers. It comes across and finds Jack to Collis. Collis is moving inside again. He is playing it through, looking for Lavia, and again D'Souza averts the danger. Sutton has it. He is pumping up field, giving it away again, uncharacteristically, and so Roberts takes it, looking for Lavia. Lavia is finding Duckwell. Duckwell is coming wide to Collis, Aaron Collis. Collis pumps into the area, looking for James, but too close to the keeper in D'Souza, who you could have heard calling cleanly and stoutly there. And this is finding Joseph is Bergen. Back inside, finds Charles. Charles to Mackie. Mackie, the central defender, finds Joseph again. This area is being peppered by passes. He is bringing a short pass, picked off there by James. James finds Lavia. Lavia is asking him to move, and Simmons does so. He now gets it inside, looking for James. But D'Souza once again reading that play and cuts it out quite easily, Roger.
Yes, so it's now with System 3. They're trying to look for the in search of their fourth goal, but it's been taken down there by the number 9 player for System 3, who's looking for some support. Finds Lave. Lave turns back to number 5. He's pitched across to find Roberts. Now trying to feel themselves up, playing it short and bringing some confidence to Roxell back into the midfield by playing some short passes, some wall passes, and doing some receiving. So it's now with Johnny. Johnny pumps that one straight to Bergen. Bergen gets that one out, find Tian Gordon. Tian Gordon looking to find Sawyers. Brilliant ball. Got out there by Michael Butte, but only to the part of Sawyers. Sawyers going to shoot and goal, and it's just wide outside the upright. Roxell make it about a meter or so, and had Sawyers more confident. If it was hit, struck a bit harder, I'm sure it would have beaten the keeper on the front post of Roxel. And a good attempt there again by Sawyers and Jebels, looking for their fourth goal, and it's now with nowadays now with Bergen. Bergen, it's a foul call there against is Bergen. Bergen on the floor there. Referee Lee made that call. Sutton is not happy. We see him ponging the ball into the ground, as to say, maybe to the referee, what is it all about? But his system, his Jebels now is with Bergen. Bergen plays that one back to find his central defender, who's looking to take that one across. Finds John. John controls. He's going to get that one back too. He does so now. Find his central defender. Then now trying to come forward is Jebels. They're looking for some support. Plays that one, pumps that one to either of the Johnny brothers. That's the Joseph brothers. But the keeper has it now. The defender, he turns in, finds. I make that one. Roberts turns out, finds the number 5 for System 3 in Charles. Charles looking for some support. He plays that one chill nicely to find Lavi. Lavi tried to turn in front there between two players, but he's been dispossessed and fouled in the process by Theon Gordon, who was now retrieved and taken up that position. And we see Roxel, a quick movement on the part of the system, the Jebel players, getting back in position when they need to defend. And this now with Roxel with System 3 going forward.
Collis finding Doppel. Doppel is coming back over to the right. He finds Jack. Jack is trying to get it through, but this is Bergen doing the blockage there. He actually gets it now to Terrace Joseph. He is moving up on the left. He has two to contend with. He is getting past Johnny now. Johnny is being called for a foul. Your assessment of that, Kendall?
Definitely not a foul on Johnny, in my opinion. The defender's job is to get in his shoulder in front of the attacker. That's the defender's job. All I saw is the defender putting his shoulder inside the attacker. There's no way that's a foul.
Shoulder to shoulder action, that should have been, but the referee is in control, Roger, and so it is going to be a free kick to Jebels. Just remember, Roger and Justin, whenever we need to do what we need to do at that side, you can just do that. My phone is not very close to me, so I'm getting those messages a little late.
Okay,
right, so
okay, Roxel, and we'll keep keep our tabs on that one. So it's right. So it's going to be Roxel, another free kick there by it looks like Theon Gordon. I could bet my bottom dollar he's going to test the goalkeeper on this one, Roxel. And it's Theon Gordon and Joseph Lebian's one. Gordon kicks around the goal into the hands of the keeper, who has to save on a second attempt, and a good kick there by I make it Gordon. Good kick, it came around the defense, but if he had more power, he might have caused more damage there to the goalkeeper. But it's now with System 3. Labi has that one, kicks that one back to find Charles. Charles is in control. Plays that one to find Labi. Deceived three of the players there for Jebels. But being rubbed away there is Labi, but only to as far as Joseph, who's in control. Quite try to come forward again. But that one deflected off a player there, and it's now with System 3. They're trying to go forward now. We see Roxel had another chance and a pull, and this is going to be a caution. We see for the first time Roxel, well, I think the previous game we saw, I make a Najima Bergen. He has had a tremendous season thus far. I think the previous game he would have been looking a little bit off and probably still has not redeemed himself and committing a foul. They've been beaten easily there and committing a foul just on the edge of the 18. Roxel, I make it about maybe about 4 meters or so from the side, the vertical lines there of the 18.
Yes, just about 4 or 5 yards away from the 18-yard box as we make it, and it looks like it's going to be a left-footed free kick swinging into the area. Ted Roberts is behind it. Let's see what he offers. To the far post, looking for Doppel. Too much air as indicated, and now it's going to be a goal kick. A wasted opportunity, and we do have a pretty high wind this afternoon, so those kicks down this side especially would have to be weighted properly.
Yes, and I was hoping that because you know the previous 2 games for System 3 Roxel, Roberts has been pounding some serious left foot in and had created stirs. I think was for against it was Predators, and I can't remember the last game they played, but Roberts would have created a store, and now with system 3 going forward, the cross comes in straight to Gordon. He was trying to bring that one out now as quick as possible because system 3 is down, and that ball being played out of play for system 3 is down now. It looks like Butte, but the play continues. Coming forward now is Joseph. Joseph had one, he is in control, taking on his man, and does so successfully with good speed, good pace. Still is in control, coming forward, but overtouched was that one, and it's straight into the hands of the keeper, who wanted to find out Dapwell Roxall.
Dapwell controls again, coming down on the right. This is basically the area. If you have a road map in terms of the colors of where most of the play has been, over this side, this half of the side, the field is where most of the traffic has been. Again, Dapwell pushing forward, looking for Jonty James. He has Mackey with him and shielding quite well and allowing his goalkeeper to come. Is the Sousa. He does so, and he rolls it out to Adams. Adams going up on the right now. For Jabels, he is looking for some movement, brings it back to Mackey, his central defender. Mackey is, he has some time, he has some space, he's moving, using that space, moving up the middle, and comes across now to the left, finds Joseph, Terrace Joseph. He finds Charles back to Joseph, inside to his brother, in Terrace, and Joseph lays it off to Gordon. Gordon goes over to the right, looking to find, I make it, that's Sawyers, but cleared there by Butte. Only as far as Sutton he can control, it goes out of touch. 3 goals to 1. Jabels FC, they are leading here against System 3 in the second place battle, basically, Kendale.
Yes, it's a battle for second place on the table of the St. Vincent and the Grenadiers National Premier League. So far, Jabels is leading quite convincingly. System 3 had about 3 or 4 chances, and none of them hit the back of the net, so they have to work on the finishing.
And they have only scored a penalty thus far, and we are now Roxall and Kendale in the 42nd minute of play. 3 minutes before we see the sound of the whistle to signal the first half of play, and definitely Jabels having a better of this half thus far.
Yes, definitely. And System 3 would definitely would want to come back from the second half. The high octane won't work tonight. They would need to have some Exxon Mobil tonight, Roger, to come back.
Well, Roxall, you have been calling these fluids all week. Last few weeks when you call that fluid, and them they were able to score. And now with System 3 trying to go forward, but robbed away there by the defender. As I was saying, Roxall, you've been calling some fuel on System 3, and it has worked. So let's hope that the one you have just called will really put some fuel into them, and that he can take this game to Jabels FC.
Well, and the Jabels, I know, will be looking to have some blue food, some bananas, some fruit and stuff at halftime, and to keep their runnings going. And they have been running quite okay, and not at the 100%. They're probably working about 70% of the capacity. Now we know that they can work, but guess what? They are leading 3 goals to 1 here against System 3, and if the result stands, they're just split positions.
But Roxall, Roxall, have you ever thought of being a chef?
I love cooking, you know. I love cooking.
Your recipe sound good for the evening.
All right, here we go. It's Butte. Butte comes across a good area. Oh, not handled well by the Sousa, but he recovered eventually. And the goalkeepers have had a nightmare of a time. I make it some this evening in this first half. He bowls it out to Adams. Adams is looking to move forward. He is getting it, cut out well there by Roberts, but he couldn't control. It's now with Gordon. Gordon slides it through, looking for that is Sawyers, and getting in a boot there was Butte, and averting the danger there that could have really caused some problems there for System 3. 3 goals to 1. 3 goals to 1. Terracin de Sousa, he scored 2. Brandon Johnson, who was substituted early in the piece for Jabels, he scored the other. And Kishon Johnny, he had the goal for System 3 from the penalty spot, Roger.
Yes, and we are now into the penultimate minute of this first half, Roxall, and you're not missing any play at the moment. We System 3, they're really down. The body language alone can tell you, Roxall, and only when the diminutive James gets turned on, he responds. But the other players he probably needs to get his other players going, and it's now with Jabels. They're playing at one back. They're now turning back forward. Comes to find Sawyers. Sawyers turns out. Number 20 wins another throw in there for Jabels. Yes, Roxall, I think well, the goals have got Jabels up, and System 3 body language has failed them thus far, and what is in the body is in the mind.
Well, let's see if there's going to be a change. But this is Joseph. He is trying to make his way through and past Labia. Labia is having none of it. He stopped him in his tracks. And so there is going to be a free. Well, a card is issued.
Card is issued, yes.
So Labia has been cautioned. And so a free kick coming away of Jabels. Just about what, 10 yards away from the 18-yard box, or just a little bit more if depending on how we look at it. The
well, yes, the angle is just about 5 yards. I make it Roxel.
Okay, and it is now, I make it Bergen, Najima Bergen. He is going to take this one. Looks like a left footer coming around.
Yes, the keeper's going to be tested in this one for sure.
There we go.
Shot and goal, and
did
just
it someone? No, it didn't.
no,
Okay.
it just kept climbing and climbing and climbing, and into touch over the goal line is going to be a goal kick to System 3. And look at the body language, Roxel. And the whistle has now been sung. This is the halftime whistle. System 3, Roxel, leading 3-0. We see the first goal coming in 45 seconds for System 3, and we saw a penalty coming back in about 2 minutes after that, and in the 4th minute, their System 3, I mean, Jabez went 2-1 up, and now they're leading in the 21st minute. They're now leading 3-1 Roxel. Give me a synopsis of what you thought of the first period thus far.
Again, the teams came out flat, as you can see, and they didn't really warm to the occasion in the first couple of minutes or so, 10 minutes or so of the game. The goals, I think, even stunned them themselves as they came. Not really expectantly, and so they had to fight back. System 3 got into their strides a little later in the half, but I don't think they give service as it relates to what the quality that they can actually display. We're looking for better things from them. I think Jabels had the better of the first half, not only because they scored, but their movement and the positivity was much more on show than System 3. Kendall.
Yeah, the Jubel is a bit more hungry, especially in front of goal. You can see that they're pushing very hard and trying to, grab that second place spot, overtaking System 3. System 3 has been very poor in front of the goal. They've had more chances, but they are 2 goals behind. So it's Jubel 3, System 3 1.
Right, so let's pay our bills. Let's go to our sponsors, those who have made this possible, and then we'll come back to you for the second half.
one of the National Football Championships, the Premier Division, and it's something of I don't know about Raxel. You think it's phenomenal? In this COVID situation, we've been able. We are going 3 to 4 weekends now. Raxel probably not just yet to the microphone, but so basically wrapping up the Premier Division of National Club Football Championships, and you heard from the GS some time ago during the week that the 2020 season should be starting a little later this year. So getting this one out of the way and getting the new one going is a lot of work being put in. All against the COVID crisis that everyone has to deal with right around the globe. But we're doing it pretty well here in Victoria Park, of course. In the bubble, so to speak, no spectators being allowed. Efforts were made to make sure players have been tested before the resumption of play in the national championships. All happening here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and seem to be going quite fine indeed. So Jabel and System 3, they're getting ready to start second half action, and to do the running commentary is Roxel John and Raja Goli. Roxel, you there yet?
Yes, we are ready to go. System 3 went into their tunnel and they have refueled with some Exxon Mobil gas.
Yes.
The Jabels FC, we can see that they did have some fruit. I don't know if strawberries are up in the South Rivers areas right now, but they look as if they're ready to go. So a second half of quality should be on in store. As Roberts has it, he comes back and finds Johnny. Johnny is having some time and space. He's decided to come busy. He turns right, he turns left. He is now looking to pass the ball back over to his left and finds Charles, Donjin Charles, and Donjin Charles finds Mew who attempts to turn, and the ball goes out of touch. It comes off of I Make It Sawyers, and so there's going to be a throw in for System 3. So it's Roberts. Roberts is trying to get that ball forward, but it falls now for Joseph. Terrace Joseph, a wayward ball there, and only shielded, allowed to go, that is, into the hands, well, at the feet of goalkeeper John. John finds Johnny. Johnny again taking some time. He goes wide and finds Jack. Jack has to do some work to keep possession. He does so. Gets it back to Johnny. Johnny is cutting inside and brings it across to Charles. Charles has a lot of time. He has a lot of space. He gives it to Duckwell, who passes back to him. He is now looking. Is he going to change it? Some of the basic style. The basic style that they have been doing since probably about what, 3 games ago, where they try to possess it and wait for some movement up top. Johnny is bringing it back to John. John is booting upfield. Is he? Yes, he's looking to find I Make It Simmons. Head away by Bergen, out of touch. Remember the goal. The goal scores. The goal line. In terms of the goal score line here is Jabel's 3, System 3, 0-1. Here's Charles. Charles pushes forward. He finds Collis. Collis is turning, and this time comes outside the Butte. Butte is going to look to cross. He does, and it's over the goalkeeper. Don't think he judged that one well, but there was nobody coming in at the far post for System 3, Kendall.
Yeah, I think System 3 didn't expect that ball to stay in play. I think they were looking for that ball to go out, but it just hung to the back post, and it's a missed opportunity for System 3.
So there goes the first one, but it's Terrace and Joseph. He finds Terrace Joseph as he goes forward down on the left-hand side there. He comes back, finds his brother, back heels it to himself and gets it to Sutton. Is that Sutton? It looks like Charles. Charles goes forward and brings it again to Joseph. Joseph is trying to get past those two defenders, but Jack again is equal to the task. He gets it to Simmons. Simmons gives it away, however, to Terrace and Joseph. Terrace and Joseph trying to push that into Terrace Joseph's path, but he is going to be outside, so he leaves it Jack finds Johnny. Johnny to Simmons. Simmons cuts back and finds Lavia. Lavia back to make it Johnny. Johnny is pumping now from right to left and finds Collins, who cannot control well. Sutton comes away with it. He is trying to get it through, but he is brought down by Dopwell. Possession game by System 3. Game by System 3 so far in the second half. We haven't seen much by Jabels going forward so far. But it's Sutton trying something fancy there. Gets it to Sawyers eventually. Adams looking for Joseph. Joseph is not getting what he wants and is given away. It's now with Collis. Collis comes inside, trying to get around two. Tion Gordon picks up the spoils and gets it to Terrace Joseph. He's trying to get this is D'Souza in. John comes, boots to Roberts. Roberts finds Charles. Charles is going, slowing it down again. He is finding Roberts. Roberts back to Charles. This is System 3. Keeping possession. Roberts, Charles is going forward. Finds Collins. Collins is looking for some movement. Gets it to, attempting to get it to Butte. Dispossessed. And it's now Sawyers with it. Sawyers is going down here on the right. Sawyers has Charles to contend with. Sawyers gets ahead of him, but stumbles. Charles clears the danger now, only as far as Sutton. Sutton gets it to Tion Gordon. Gordon goes back and finds Adams. Adams, who has improved from college time, Hosni, looks quite depart now. And there's a foul coming in there. It's a gain. Is it offside?
Will be offside, yes. The flag went up.
Roger. And so you can take some of it.
Yes, definitely offside there, but I think the referee's back was turned to the assistant on that one. And in D'Souza trying to come out of that one, he ran into the player there and got bumped in the back of the head. So it's going to be a free kick there to System 3. They're playing that one. As you said, Roxel, earlier on, just playing possession football. There's not much being done in the midfield. And we see the lone James up front again pumping. There's nobody trying to come through. There's no movement. And System 3 still needs to lift themselves. But Johnny pumping that one hard across, but only to as far as Sawyers. Sawyers and make it Alonso Butte going that one. But coming away now is Collins. Collins trying to come forward this one. Trying to get that one across. A good cross indeed, but straight to the header of Tion Gordon. It was controlled partially there by James, but cleared away over the goal line. So it's going to be a corner kick to System 3. And just about the 5th minute of play, I make it. The second period of play, that is. And we see Alonso Butte coming to take that one. He's going to pump that one in, let me see, with his right. And we see System 3 having 2, 4, 5 players up as opposed to 2, 4, 6, 7. Corner comes in. Head goes up, headed away there by the number 8 player for System 3. It's now coming forward. There's Roberts. Roberts being robbed there, but System 3 still possesses that ball. They're trying to play that one across. It's now with Lave. Lave pushes that one back to find his right wing back, who pumps that one across to find his man, but only to as far as Sawyers. Sawyers being played that one through there to find Joseph, and Joseph handling that ball, and it's going to be the referee says plays on because it went to I made that Roberts can bring that one across now, and we see it's still with System 3, but robbed over there now is by the defender there in the and when the winning the free kick there is Jabels. Yes, Jabels winning that free kick there, and that player was holding and pulling, and the assistant had to signal to the referee, and I think that's an advance. That should be actually they're gaining some yards here, Axel, but the assistant has asked to have it pulled back, so it's going to be a free kick deep into the Jabel's half. They pump that one down high, downfield. We see it looks like Roberts going up and heading that one away, cleared away there by the defender. We see Lave in a tussle there now. Lave holding his man off. He still has control. Is Lave being bumped a little bit, loses possession and wins the free kick in the process. So it's going to be a free kick to System 3. That's about maybe 10 yards or so from the center line. We see going across again to get that one it looks like Roberts, who has been using his left foot quite effectively in previous games. Let's see what he will do this time. This one is coming towards the keeper. The keeper bouncing on his line. Roberts comes in and pumps that one only to as far as the number 31 head there, and he is now in control by System 3 player. He tried to go forward, robbed the way there. Another bumping coming to a bit of collision there. We see Johnny coming up with that one and just running straight into the player, but ref really had his eyes on that one, and I think he had a word with Johnny there. Johnny has to watch himself because that was definitely physical contact there, and you could see the intent. In my days of refereeing, Johnny would have been doing some laundry, but it's not. So it's now with we see Jabez has that one, he plays that one wide, finds it looks like Joseph tried to pump that one just to find his man. D'Souza gets onto that one nicely. D'Souza tried to play that one wrong, but defender Johnny comes across and robbed that one. Johnny's trying to shield, but both players now are down on the ground. A bit of pushing on the back there by I make it D'Souza, who's helping Johnny up, acknowledging I did commit on a foul, so I'm sorry, but here's where it goes. So Johnny has that free kick, Roxelle.
Right, so it's Kishon Johnny. He is finding Roberts. Roberts goes back to Johnny. Let's see how they're going to get out of this area. He bumps upfield, only as far as ahead of Tion Gordon. He heads back to Bergen. Bergen gives himself some space and plays it over to the left, looking for Joseph. A good work again by Jack tonight. He has it. He's been really closely marking Joseph. He brings it across. It's Lavia, but gives it away. Sutton picks up the pieces. Plays a good ball through. Sawyers is in. Sawyers is going to have some time to get into the 18. He does so. He crosses behind, and Joseph was looking to get that one behind. It was behind him, and that was a movement that was promising for the start. But it's now Simmons counter-attacking here for this is the system 3, but was a poor cross. Poor cross. He should have gotten that in the area. There were two players there. This was a good opportunity for counter-attack, Coach Mercury, and I don't know if it's if you're happy seeing what you're seeing here.
No, definitely not. That youngster who's playing on the right midfield in the 4-3-3 for system 3 is making a mockery of the game. He's getting a lot of ball. He's getting it behind defense. He's chopping. He's turning. He's giving absolutely zero end product in the second half so far.
Right, so we had it there. It's clear cut as Duckwell goes forward, trying to find a man. He goes out wide and finds Simmons again. Simmons is going to prove Kendall wrong. This time he crossed and he induced a clearance, Mercury, from the number 14 it looked like. Or is it Tion?
Well, that time he needed to just drive the ball across the goal mouth. You know, he's like 5 dribble players and 3 system 3 players in there. So you just drive it across the goal mouth, targeting one of your players. Even one of the defenders could have deflected the ball in the goal, but he was too timid with that one.
Another error made there as he played it back to Roberts, who was in the offside position. The play is about to be restarted. The referee says play on. Okay, it's with Joseph. Joseph has it. Joseph comes around one. He pushes D'Souza in. D'Souza is taking a strike off the back of one of the defenders. Falls down for Roberts, who shields well. Turns outside well. Excellent work there. Labia, let's see if he can build on that. He pushes it to, it looks like Collis this time. Collis finds John T. James, who back heats it to I make it Labia, and it doesn't get to his destination. It's now with Joseph. Joseph brings it back, finding I make it Charles, who is trying to get the other Joseph in, and it's too far ahead of him. And so it's John. John controls, bowls it out to Jack. Jack turns. He finds Collis. Collis is coming inside, finding Labia. Back to Jack. Jack is turning back. He gets it to Johnny. Johnny is coming all the way back to John in his goalkeeper. John now takes one touch and passes it back to Johnny. Johnny is coming over now to the left, finds Charles with a good pass to Sutton, to Duckwell. Duckwell gets past one. He hammers over to the right, looking for and finding Collis. Collis, yes, Collis looking at John T. James, and that was just over him, but it got to Simmons. Simmons giving it away again. And it's now with Dante Charles. Dante Charles, he's trying to find Butte. He does so after the bubble off of Sawyers. Butte goes up the line, here on the left. He has Sawyers to contend with, doing some defensive work there, Sawyers. It comes off. Let's see, the referee and the official says it comes off of Butte, goes out of touch, and now a throw in for Jabez, Roger.
Yes, so it's Jebels going forward there, pump that one over, but not only as far as to find Sawyers outside the touch line. So it's going to be a throw in there to System 3. Takes that one. He's looking to take that one, but could capitalize on another 10 yards, but it's now with Butte. Butte chose that one back, finds Roberts it is. Roberts plays back to Butte. Butte now in an exchange in between himself and it looks like Charles. Charles looking to come across, but he chooses to go right back again. Roxell back in the same system. They're trying to draw the players there for dribbles out, but equal to the task are the defenders. But now again there with a player, I can't make that one. Number 12. We see Roxell system 3 trying every little thing in the book. There'll be another changing and changing positioning of the players. We see is it the number 20 Simmons has changed again, and still not. You can see Roxell that would they ever come out of this evening? It would be and I'll call it a miracle, because they've been chopping and changing all evening and they still not seem to get it right. But coming forward in our system 3, coming through there is Collis, lose it over there, overtouching that ball. It's now with Jubels. It's with Joseph. Joseph trying to make that chase. He's overrun that ball and being pushed apparently. We see referee Lee going across now. Is he going to issue? He's asking the player to take it easy, because he recognized that it was intentional on the part of that player there for System 3. And he had a verbal communication to him there, not giving a card. And fortunately for him, but however, it's with Jebels. He wins a free kick just about mid-pitch. I make it number 8. It is for Jebels, spotting that one in Najima Bergen. He whips that one through, finds Joseph. Joseph flat on the ground. Joseph trying to come forward still. Being dispossessed. Yes, being forward there, I should say. And Joseph looking to get that one quickly as possible, but Roberts it is standing front and center. It's now with Bergen. Bergen pushes that one down line. Flag stays down. Player can't recognize it. Is looking to get wrong his defender there. Still holds it up, looking for plays it back to Bergen. Bergen stops one. Bergen aiming to set that one to pump it across field, but it deflected. Well, the player for System 3 got there force, pump it on him, and it went into touch. So it's a throw into System 3. Then now coming forward is System 3. I make it from the Catholic side, and it's now with Dapwell. Dapwell trying to pump that one high and hard to find James. It is, but cut out there by number 5 player there for System 3. Now with Sawyers. Sawyers playing one to the foot there, but overtouch. Now it's Sutton. Sutton trying to go forward, has 3 with him. Put that one nicely around that defender there. Sawyers now had to jump, because equal to the task there was Charles, and Charles had an advantage. Obviously Charles would have been having the lawn cut at that moment, and Sawyers seeing that Roxell and avoiding the danger. So it's now...
Yes, Roger. We were just having some discussions as it relates to the defender there in Charles. Here we go. It's Adams. He finds Joseph. Joseph is getting it back to Adams. Adams back to Joseph, right on the line here on the right. He plays a good ball through, finds the Sawyer. Sawyers hammers across the area. The idea was good, but the execution was not the best, Kendall.
Yes, the idea was good. On the part of, I think, his Dapwell, his pressing was very poor. He needed to just lock off the passing lane and the line, so the player would have to play somewhere else. Give him the whole line, and he was outnumbered 2v1. Poor crossing team.
Right, this is Collis. He is trying to push. I make it. That is, well, gotta get that sorted for you, but it is now. I make it Labia who is floored. There's no whistle. The hair coming is now Jebels again. Which Joseph. Joseph plays it side, finds Joseph. Terrason to Terrason, and he comes further on the right, finds Adams still in their half, and Adams has some space. He decides to play to Sutton, losing out. This could be dangerous. It's James. It's James. It's James in the area. It's James. It's James. It's James who misses. He did all the hard work, and this was one that he needed to hammer, and he did not. He looked to go low to the far post, Roger, and James was looking like the person you wanted to see all evening for the first time.
Yes, Russell, I'm still impressed with his moves, but at that time, James looked as if he maybe he didn't even want to score because the intention, it looks like from my vantage point, was to probably cross it, and I could assume that he did cross it because knowing James, he would have ponged that one, and it's no way D'Souza would have been able to keep that from between your price. But it's now with system 3. Jebel, they're going forward in Joseph, but he loses that one out to Roxel. And for a fact, Roxel, we see system 3 on a whole, they have not, their body language doesn't speak victory on their part this evening, and they're really not giving justice to themselves, and as a result, Jebels is really taking an advantage.
Coach Murky, some fresh legs possibly needed?
Yeah, definitely so. They need some fresh legs. That's like 5 clear chances, and they are back 0. They just have to keep going at it. But Jebel is doing good so far, keeping them at bay in terms of, you know, in the midfield and so on. But they're getting in 1 or 2 times. They need to execute something because by now they haven't got a goal up to this moment.
Well, if Jebels gets one more, it might be all done and dusted for the evening, because psychologically you need to get 3 to get back into even Stevens. But it's system 3, they have an opportunity now, as it looks as if that was Lavia who was bundled off of it, is it? No, it doesn't look like
it
Lavia.
looks like
Collis?
Collis,
Right,
Collis, yes.
Collis, so we have 2 men behind it. For system 3, Roberts is one, Lavia looks like is the other.
No, Roberts
Johnny,
and
right?
Johnny.
Johnny, okay. Okay, so here we go.
And Charles on the back sitting for this one.
Right.
Let's see if Charles going to get a left foot volley to this one.
Take it, Roger.
And Roberts kicked that one. Johnny kicking that one. Not enough power on it. It was lobbed, and it just kept climbing and climbing over the goal line. And it's a goal kick to, I make it, Jebels pumping that one downfield, but not only to as far as Butte pungs that one across. But the keeper almost hesitating, they came off his line and collected, and is looking to get that one out. But Gordon marshalling the forces there, just asking him to take it easy, don't be in any rush of blood, and that's what he did. So now with D'Souza, taking that one down is D'Souza. Coming back in this game, it looks a little bit more lively now. It plays that one off, find number 21, Aban is being pumped through the flag stays down, that plays going on there, and Joseph is still in control, he's trying to get around his man, but straight into the part of the defender, he's now shielding, but I think the referee says Joseph jumped into the part there of the defender. And a substitution here, Mercury and Roxanne. Mercury, you would have said a while ago, time for some fresh legs, and here you have it.
Well, the fresh legs are coming in, but that was again I was just about to say excellent work by the number 17, Joel Jack, but he's been substituted. So let's see, Jack is substituted. Who is the other one that went out? We're not sure. It looks as if James is in. Well, no, that's Charles. That's Keywan Clark, he is in, and there's a gentleman on the far side. We'll get his number for you in a bit. But it's Roberts giving it away to Sawyer. Sawyer finds that D'Souza, who was trying some fancy play there, didn't work out, and so Roberts brings it back now to Donjit Charles. He comes over to the left. He finds Butte. Butte is getting it to Roberts. Roberts is not controlling well. Shielding off there is Joseph. He's still shielding. He's turning. Goes back to Sutton. Sutton goes inside, looking to find D'Souza, but picked off there by Charles. Only as far as Adams. Adams into Gordon. This is Jebels FC again. Gordon has to contend with. He is losing out now to Lavia. Lavia is going wide and finding Collis. Collis is looking for some movement. He plays it through, finding James. I make it. Oh, Clark. Is it Clark? Yes, it's Clark. Clark gets into the area. Clark hammers across the area. And that looks like a shot.
That was a shot.
Definitely a shot.
It is a shot.
Very close to a cross.
Yeah.
Well, Roger, that should have been a cross because he had what? 3
4 players. There were 3 around the penalty area, and there was another one. Just Charles now coming in on the end there. Right. And as you said, that was definitely a shot. Where was the goal lined up? I don't know.
But the angle, extremely difficult for him to score from that angle.
That's why I'm asking, where was the goal?
All right. So the other player that came in for system 3 carries number 9. So that's Baldwin de Beek. And so he is in the right back position. Third comes in for Jebels. Bute controls, however. He gets it to Charles. Charles easily touches it forward to Roberts. Roberts is pushed off of it by Sutton. A young man, but really strong. and plays aggressively. It's now with Doppel. Doppel gets James in. James is crossing. A good cross. Coming in is Clark. He touches it to Lavia. Is it? And he cannot control. Coming away with it is Joseph. He finds James. Raheem James to Joseph. Back to Joseph. That's Terrace to Terrison. Finding now. I make it. That's Bergen who pumps downfield. Falls now to the Beak. The Beak finds Johnny. Johnny is coming all the way back and getting it to his goalkeeper, John. John goes further to the right again, finds Johnny. He has space, he has time. He looks as if he's trying to control it from there. In terms of the movement of the players, he is now looking for some movement. Brings it across head to the left to Charles. Charles is going back inside now and finds, I make it Johnny. Johnny is going further right and finds the Beak. The Beak is has some time. He pushes it forward, gets it to Clark. Clark is pushing this one. A good ball. To Lavia. Lavia tries to cross. Comes off. I make it the back of Keel. This is, however, Clark. He's brought down. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. In about, 2 minutes, we have seen movement. A really good movement on the right there by Clark. He has put some serious Exxon Mobil into this System 3 unit in the last 2 minutes. And it is going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty.
And Roxel, we see Jebel had a substitution a little earlier, and we see, I'll give you those numbers in a moment.
In the meantime, Roxel and Roger, let me remind you guys, System 3 has orchestrated the biggest comeback since we've been here.
Yes, that we know for sure. And I remember when we said they went for high octane. That would not work tonight because they did not even have petrol in the first half. They needed Exxon Mobil. We'll seem to be getting it. They got some, and you can see it like it's getting to the engines now at this in this period. A penalty is coming. It is Johnny. Johnny is scoring.
Good one.
Johnny makes it 2. Johnny has 2 to his name. System 3 also has 2 to his name, to their name. And the Jebels, they are leading 3 goals to 2, Roger and Kendall.
Yes, at this point, Roxel, we have some commercials.
It was excellent determination from System 3. Execute a game plan. I think the substitution had to work a bit. The defender was a bit hasty because the striker really waited and played for that foul, and he got it.
So, Roxel, we have some commercials and we come right back. 26 minutes in the second period of play between the encounter between Jebels FC and System 3. System 3 has just come back and scored a goal, so they now 2 goals. Jebels are 3, they're trailing, and 2 penalties and a corner kick comes in now for System 3 headed away there is Jebels, and it's going to as far as Lave. Lave trying to get that one across. We see a player down for system 3. But losing out there, it's Butte. Even though they would have scored that goal, Roxel, the system 3 would have come alive a bit. They look much a better team now, but a bit of lackluster play there on the part of Alonzo Butte. He doesn't look as strong as he would have looked in previous games. He looks a bit tired tonight, but it's a kick to throw into system 3. Robbed away there is going to be kicked down, pumped down field now by, it looks like, we see a bit of pushing coming there now on the part of Lave, on the back of Jack. Joseph. Towards at that point, so it's going to be a free kick now to award it to Jebels. It's now with Thean Gordon, number 18. He's going to pump that one. Looking for some support is Thean John. Referee says get it going. Plays that one across to find. I mix that one. That made that one number 8. In Bergen, Najima Bergen plays that one too. Their pressure didn't take that one. D'Souza, sorry, didn't take that one to quite cleanly. It's now with the trying to come to the. It's Lave who came through nicely between 3 players coming around there now. Is Dapwell. Dapwell pumps that one across, looking for some help, headed away there by the defender. And we see a player down there now. It's with losing it out there. It's Roberts to Joseph. The whistle has now gone, and the player is down for, it looks like, Lave. I saw him waving to the referee early on, but the referee didn't acknowledge it, and the play was going on. We see the number 5 player there as well was asking them to kick the ball out, and almost created a problem there. Roxel was Jebels, but they won a free kick, I think, in the process. So your opinion thus far?
Well, definitely. I think the last 15-20 minutes are going to be really exciting, as we can see the system 3 seems to be getting into their stride. Jebels have played conservatively since the restart, and because they had that two-goal cushion, and now they're probably going to need to have to get a little bit more out of their shells and take the game back to system 3 in answer of this onslaught that's coming. It's now with Bergen. Bergen finds Joseph. He is trying to get Terrace Joseph in. It comes off of Roberts, it seems like, and it's going to be a throw-in for Jebels FC. Walking slowly over to it is Bergen. He is playing pretty cautiously this last second half, because he's on a card. He bowls it in to Terrace and Joseph, gets it inside to Terrace Joseph now, and he is trying to get around 2. The referee says there is an he's been impeded, and so there is a free kick coming the way of Jebels FC. It's on the left hand side as they attack that area. Bergen is behind it again, and he is asking his players to go forward. He gets it into the area, but headed away by Johnny, only as far as I make that Joseph. He gets it to, oh my word, he gets it to Sawyers, who crosses it looking for D'Souza, but it is Charles again doing well. Now it falls on the beak. James is picking up the pieces. That's Ravish James. He is crossing only as far as Johnny. Johnny hammers upfield. Takes the head of
Bergen.
Bergen is still going forward, but the referee says it's against what? It's against
Jebels.
It's against system 3.
Okay.
It's against system 3. So let's see. Let's continue moving. It's with Thean Gordon. He is seeing where his players are. He's looking for some movement. He's still looking for some movement. He's asking for some players to move around. He's asking for his players to open some spaces, and he pushes it forward into the 18-yard box, and a good header, a savior of a header there by Butte, and that's probably the last of the gas he has, because he's really been going this afternoon. He didn't look as strong as he came into the game, and that was a last gasp effort to keep Sawyers at bay.
Yes, Roxel, I see Butte has been struggling lately. Not too a young player, been around system 3 those for many years, and still going strong, but this evening he's not been doing too well. Corner comes in.
John collects cleanly this time. He bowls it out, trying to find Clark. He has been the engine in the attack. Excellent ball going forward there. Looking, I make it for Collis, but pushed out of touch there by the number 3 in Mackey. The throw comes in to Collis. Bergen takes it away. The referee is getting some signal from his assistant. And so it's going to be a free kick coming the way of Jebels FC. They're leading 3 goals to 2. 3 goals to 2. Jebels went into the half at 3-1. And Johnny scored his second penalty for the day. For System 3 just a few moments ago. Bergen comes down on the field now, gives it away to Duckwell. Duckwell is controlling, but had to do so with some part of his arm, and that is not acceptable. And so there is some movement now, as we have Gordon is moving. Gordon brings it across to Adams. Adams is looking. He comes across, finds Sawyer. Sawyer possesses and gets around Butte easily. He is crossing in. Well, it's
poor delivery
across, but that was too close to the keeper, Roger.
Yes, and a poor delivery that departed Sawyer, looking for his man to run on the front post. But I think if he had played it more behind, D'Souza would have been more comfortable with that one, and that might have caused D'Souza his hat-trick. But he failed to do so, and now it's System 2. They're trying to come forward. Down in the middle is Charles. Charles plays that back to find Johnny. This seems to be a systematic play all evening, Roxel. It comes back to Johnny, who seems to be the service man, but coming forward now, System 2. Pushing that one forward is the man there, but System 3 does well to get that one across, cleared away there partially by T and Gordon, but a bit of acrobatic play there, but was able to keep it in there still. It's now System 3. They're trying to come forward. Roberts has that one, looking for that punch. Roberts kicks, and that one climbed and came down, but it came down just at the point when it got behind the crossbar, Roxel, and a good effort there on the part of System 3. Searching for that third goal. They at least looking for an equalizer, and can they come from behind tonight? Now 34 minutes in the second period of play. Goal kick to make that Jewels FC. So the keeper has that one. Spots it. It's going to be taken downfield now by number 3. He's going forward. Looks for someone to find. It looks like he's been rubbed away though. Coming forward, they know his System 3. Playing it across there is James. James plays it to one forward or right. To my right there, coming across, goal there, high in the air, but headed away there by Adams. Giving away a corner kick there, and we see Roxel, System 3 has definitely lifted up a notch, looking for that third goal.
Yes, they're definitely doing that. Crosses are a little too close to the 6-yard box, I make it, or in the area of the 6-yard box. But this one comes across, finds the foot of Labia. He is dispossessed now. It comes, I make it for the beak. The beak hammers! And Souza is behind it. But there's a player also down for Jebels FC. The Souza had to gather there, Kendale. You saw that coming.
Yeah, Balwin, you know, he has a good shot, and I know once he has that space, he's gonna shoot.
Right,
yes.
Roger, give us a time check.
Yeah, we are now 35 minutes into the second period of play. Roxel, and it's with number 8 now for Jebels in Bergen. He plays that forward, finds the chest there but rubbed away there. It's now with Bergen again being beaten for a third time, taken out there, but that player for the System 3 who came in there has been running very strong and really getting past Bergen, but on this occasion Roxel overtouched, and he took it over the goal line, so it's going to be a free kick again to System 3, looking for that third goal to bring that equalizer. Pump downfield there to D'Souza, but rubbed away there. It's flicked away there nicely by Doppel. Doppel finds Doppel coming through, nice ball there, good flick, but Doppel slips and didn't regain possession. We see Sawyers now getting that one. Sawyers being bumped off by, we see some life now, Roxel, coming into Butte. Butte has now, like the game that we played a few weeks ago against, where they came from behind and won, they have now seen the light of day. Apparently they'll have to be challenged, but still behind by 1 goal. Can they make it?
Right, it's now with Johnny. Johnny is going forward on the right-hand side. System 3. They have had the better of the second half so far. They have scored the only goal in the second half, but they're still trailing 3 goals to 2. Clark, Clark is getting this one, but they're losing out to Terrace Joseph. Joseph is hammering downfield, but only as far as the beak. The beak is giving it away. De Souza is in. He gets around one, but Roberts is cleaning and shielding well for clearing the danger. Shielding well there for System 3 to protect the score line and keep it as close as it is, because De Souza was almost in there. As we see a free kick gonna come here now to System 3. There's a change coming. Butte is coming off. Butte has been substituted, Roger, and we see a player. He is trying to get it sorted.
But they're behind Roxelle. Butus has left the field, and that player is still maybe putting his guards in and get his. He's wasting his own time, his own team time. They're not tactical at all.
Well, along with that, the officials warming for the next game are in red. So they were warming along the line, which is pretty difficult for them. Well, they shouldn't be doing that.
Difficult for the assistant as well. Yes. For the assistant as well, Roxelle, the point I was making.
Right. So Shane Lynch comes in. He is going to try to join the potent force of the Exxon Mobil fueled System 3 at this stage. It's now with Duckwell. Duckwell is controlling and goes further to the right, finds DeBeek. DeBeek comes back to Duckwell. Duckwell is getting it back to, Johnny. Johnny is looking, still has some time, but I think he would need to probably make his passes a little quicker than this now, as Duckwell is looking and comes really right across the left with an excellent ball, but Collis is judged to be in an offside position, so it's a free kick coming the way of Jebels FC, Roger.
Yes, Roxanne, card is going to be issue here. It looks like to Collis for the referee whistle blown, and he's showing dissent by pumping that ball into the ground. At this level, you don't need that as a senior player. You know, he has to avoid these other actions, because another card could very well see dejection for him and putting his team under more stress.
I do agree. But it's Mackey, he's behind it. He hammers downfield looking for Joseph. He touches the arm, but Charles is intercepting, gets it to Sutton. Sutton is giving it away, however. Let's see where it goes. It's with DeBeek. DeBeek finds, Labia finds DeBeek. He pushes it forward looking for Clark, but that's going to be going out of touch. It's Bergen, he controls, he throws in looking for Ramesh James. It goes out of touch off of James, and so this is another attacker going to be built by System 3. It's now with Johnny. Johnny finds Duckwell. Duckwell is going to punch it forward, looking for James, cut out momentarily there. Let's see, the referee says it's against
System
Lavia.
3, Yaron Lavia, yes.
James Lavia. Roger, a score check, a time check?
Yes, we're now 40 minutes, Roxelle, into the second period of play.
Okay, just about 5 minutes for Jebels to hold on, or for System 3 to get an equalizer and share the spoils, and at least push it later on. But it's Joseph, he is trying to get James in. James is getting behind the defender. He keeps it in touch. He is getting around the beak, as he knows. The beak is putting the leg in, and it now is that's Lavia creating a serious foul there. Not playing the ball, actually playing the man first there, Kendall.
Yes. Oh, go ahead, Kendall.
All right, go ahead, Roger.
Yes, we see a foul coming in, and the referee is letting Lavie know that he's not going to have none of that. And next time, and players need to recognize and understand that the referee can give you a verbal warning, and the next one could be a red card. So it's now with Jebels. They're looking to get their fourth goal. Let's see who has that free kick out there. James hammers across to goal, deflected there. We see, it looks like that man holding his head. There's a Tian Gordon. No, ducking and holding his head there. Roxelle, he more or less played a dummy, and that ball deflected off a defender, almost fell in the goal. He deflected off a defender. I went over the goal line for a corner kick, Roxel, to system to I make it Jewels. So kick comes in, Jewels high in the air over the goal line, and it's going to be a goal kick to system 3. They now trying to catch themselves up. It's now 42 minutes gone in the second period of play to see if they can at least bring the scores to a draw, and maybe with another few minutes see if they can probably go on top. But it's now with Johnny. Johnny has that one coming forward, plays it to Dapwell. Dapwell plays it back to Johnny. Johnny looking for that win that way. He finds his right wing back. He's now trying to come forward. Pushes that one down the line, finds his man. Then he's now trying to come forward. Pulls that one across, and a good play here. System 3 controls this, Collins, but poor contact is with Dapple. Dapple finds his man there, playing it out there in the defense, and losing it to Islave, to Tian Gordon, who clears and avoid the danger, and System 3 lives to fight another day. They now have a throw. It's now with Dapple. Dapple plays it back to find his man. He's in control. Looking to come across, looking for movement, no movement. He holds it up, plays it back to find his wing back in Johnny. Johnny looking for someone, pumps that one across again, to be taken away there by Collis. Collis is going forward now. This can be maybe the final break for Jubels. Jubels is going forward. This was August inside. This was looking for a man to find, turns it back to find Sawyers. Sawyers looking for support. Poor touch there, Sawyers. He wins it. However, Sawyers still has it. It's with, and another foul coming there. Referee says play on, sorry. It's now with Jubels again. They're now trying to go forward. It's Joseph. Joseph going in. Joseph goes in. It's still with Joseph, but cleared away there now by System 3. They're now trying to come forward. It's now with Collis, it looks like. No, it's now with System 3. They're trying to come forward. Cleared away there very stoutly there is D'Souza, and it's going to be a throw-in to System 3. I make it another substitution. We see going out now. Roxel is it Lave?
Yes, I think it's a good move as well, because you're trying to protect Lavi. He plays quite physical. He's on a yellow card, and I dare say a couple of his challenges since then, Mercury, could have gone either way.
Yes, he's a pretty tough customer. His tackles really hard and aggressive. So it's a good move.
But Roxel,
unless I think a move come a little
is
bit too late.
2 substitutions I think was made because
Roberts is out as well.
Okay, good. Take it away.
Right, so we have it here. It looks like the beak. He gets it into Shane Lynch. Back to the beak. He does good work on the line, but Collis was not following the play, and so it goes up and put it out of touch by Adams. Another throw-in coming the way of System 3. 3 goals to 2. Jebels FC leading System 3. This is in the dying minutes of the second half. It's with Shane Lynch. He turns well, gets it outside to the beak. The beak is going to cross. Yes, he crosses. Head away by I make it Keel, or is it Mackey? Mackey falls now for I make it Sawyer. Says finds Lynch. Says Lynch cannot keep it in touch. It comes off actually of Sawyers, and so it's going to be a throw-in for System 3. It gets to Johnny. Johnny needs to push this one forward quickly. He goes across to his right, finds Charles. Charles is looking. He finds Clark. Clark with some space and time. He decides to do it all himself, trying to get around Bergen. Bergen is equal to task, putting out of touch. Still living for a very long time in the half of Jebels and the System 3 unit. Let's see who has it. It's Clark. Is he going to take it himself? Yes, he takes it. He's going to take it through himself. He sets himself now, looking for some movement. He gets it to I make it. It looks as if it says or falls. No, there's a shot.
And we see
shot on goal,
but I think the referee the assistant flag went up.
Right.
He was calling for a foul against System 3, so it's going to be a free kick, Roxel, to I make it Jebels. Dying moment of this game, 46 minutes on the ticker. And it's when the ball went out of play, kicked away, and there's been another ball has been retrieved, so it's kicked down. Bergen plays that one to find his man in the middle there in Joseph. Joseph is turning, looking for some support. Is Joseph. Joseph holds on to that one, punches that one to find D'Souza. D'Souza giving a chase, but cleared over there by Johnny, slipping and falling. But the referee says it's going to be a foul against D'Souza, and Johnny kicks that one up, trying to find his man. Finds his man. He's now trying to come up on the right side there. System 3 looking for the third goal and to equalize. It's now with Dapple. Dapple turns nicely, gets around 2. plays that one for pumping, looking for that goal. It drops. And we see almost creating a boo-boo there, but the system 3 trying to come forward again. Rubbed away there is Sutton taking that one. Number 21, play that one, pump that one again downfield. And the final whistle goes, system 3 winning 3 goals to 2 Roxel in this evening's encounter.
Yes, the positions have been swapped. Yes, positions have been swapped. System 3, they now are in third with 42 points. Jebels go one up on 43 points. And I believe this may open up an opportunity for North Leeward Predators if they actually can get some victories in their last 3 or so games. I think they do have 3 games to get even into to the reckoning for the third spot, Kendale. Teams coming off of a 2-day or a day and a half change around initially did not look obviously as they would have in the games on Tuesday. The second half, however, was better from all standards.
Yeah, definitely so. I also am not too sure if my math is right, but this probably declare hope as champions. I think so.
I believe that's going to be the case because it's going to be extremely difficult for any of the other teams to get to 47 points where well, they can't because they have 1 game left.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
They have one game
left.
Yes.
So basically,
so Hope International.
System 3 needed to win to keep the thing alive. So they didn't win. So Hope's our champion.
Right, so Hope International are Premier Division champions 2019-2020, and they still have a game to play, Roger. Well,
yes, well, you were the statistician on this end, and I'll take your word. Hope has definitely exhibited a champion's style of play for what I've seen thus far in this tournament. Jubel's system 3 not playing too bad either. We would have seen them come from behind several times and winning, but today the body language from the get-go was not fitting of a system 3 team. And Jubel, even though they maintained the composure, system 3 did as well. Jubels came out winners, and as you say, Roxel, they are sitting in second position, and a good game this evening. And we're looking forward now, Roxel, to seeing the second game. I think it's going to be played between, is it Beckwith and
Beckwith United FC and
Awesome FC.
And this is a really important game for both teams. Beckwith need to win to keep their dreams alive in the Premier League, and Awesome need to win to stay out. They are presently out of the relegation zone, but if they lose tonight, they could find themselves slipping in the relegation zone over the weekend.
Okay, and from the Victoria Park here, we now have some commercials before we come back with the second game in this evening's for football, Premier Division football at Victoria Park. football coverage in the St. Vincent Football Federation National Cup Championship 2019-2020 Premier Division match being played at the Victoria Park. And this encounter this evening, the final encounter, we're going to see Awesome FC coming up again, Beckwith United. And with me at the Victoria Park is Roxel John and Justin Douglas. And we have now witnessed the kickoff. Roxel, take it from your end. Okay, Roxel not ready for us yet, so it's the first minute of play. We see Awesome FC trying to come forward. They slip in there, but as they got possession, it's now with Awesome FC. We see it looks like losing out there to coming forward there is Awesome. The ball up there by Thompson. It looks like Thompson played a through, but cleared away there by the defender there from Beckwith. It's back to Awesome, who's pumping that one downfield to find his man. Beckwith has it. Plays that one through straight in the chest of one of the Awesome FC players. Rubbed away there. It's now Beckwith, but the referee says foul against Beckwith United. So get numbers for Awesome seems to be difficult, but coming forward here is Thompson. Thompson punches that one to a lovely pass there, bisecting two players, but equal to the task was the defender for Beckwith, who slides and kick that one over the goal line, and it's going to be a corner kick to Beckwith United. The first corner coming in the first minute of play here is Awesome FC. Let's see what they will do with this one. And the player line up behind that one, I can't get it yet, but the corner comes in. That player number 14 for let me say Awesome FC, knowing a Calico team, wasn't prepared for that either. And a foul coming there on the part of Beckwith. It's going to be taken quickly there by Awesome FC. They're looking to some urgency. Play that one across there now is Thompson. Thompson gets his man, finds his man in Dominic Joseph Smart, and he's winged to judge offside. It's now
just to remind you, Roger, we have two Thompsons, Tevin and Raddy.
Yes, so it's now Beckwith pumping out one, number 15, to find the defender there. He finds looking for Tevin, but it's been marshaled there, cleared away there. Is the Beckwith United team defender. Get myself familiar with the names and numbers shortly. It's with Beckwith. Now taking away there, we see the keeper, the defender there for Awesome FC taking that one back to his goalkeeper. In Haynes pumps that one downfield, looking for his man, but it's going to be and that's a offside call there, but that player number, it looks like Smart, yeah, running into the back of the number 11 player there for Beckwith United, and it's going to be a free kick in Best. So we see Best is back, a national defender as well. We saw him in the previous game having a few pongs, a few knocks, and maybe picking up an old injury. But he's back here tonight, and let's see what he's gonna do to save Beckwith in this one. And we understand that both teams, one's fighting to stay in relegation zone, and the other, well, both teams are fighting to stay out of relegation zone. And it's now with Beckwith going for a pump and want to goal. I didn't get the number from that player, but a good effort there, Roxel, but just keeping it too wide of the upright, and they did touch over the goal line, so it's going to be a goal kick to Awesome FC. Okay, Roxel is not ready for me long days yet, so it's now with Awesome FC. They're now trying to come forward. Coming forward with Awesome FC. It looks like Thompson plays that one out to find his right wing back. He's looking to get that one through. He plays it to his man, but overrunning that and coming forward there now is Awesome FC. That player tried to punch that one through, but equally to the task with the defender for Beckwith, and a bit of bumpy there. See another physical game thus far for the Beckwith team. Number 14, a big strong player. Number 15, another big strong player there. And we see it looks like Whale as Roxel said to Blue Food, and another bit of pushing there. A physical game here on the part of Ronnie Thompson this time, bumping that player off. So both teams starting quite physical and looking to stay out of the relegation zone, and they're pumping that one downfield, but straight to the part of the chest there for Awesome FC. Coming forward now is Lonnie Thompson, plays that one through, but the flag stays down. Joseph is on side, he has that one, he's looking for some support, plays that one to try to find his man, but another foul coming there, but the referee says play on. It's now with Awesome FC coming forward. There's the number, couldn't get a number because he's running towards us, and the number not visible on the front, but they're coming towards us, so it's difficult for me to see. Not even there's a number on their trousers, as we will say it, but it's going to be a throw now to Awesome FC. Taking this throw would be Dominic and he took the one in the box. Another kick coming here, but where one kick there on the part of Ronnie Thompson, it goes over the goal line, and it's going to be a goal kick, sorry, to I make it Beckway FC. Number 6 for Beckway FC has this one. He pumps it downfield in John straight to the head of Thompson. Thompson clearing that one, but up in the air there was Beckway defender again. Be Marshall now by the defender there for shielding it up, and it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw into Awesome FC. Throw taken quickly. Dominic Joseph Smart has that one. Plays that one through to find his man. Intercepted there and cleared away there. Not too far by the Beckway defender. It's still with Beckway, but cleared away there now. Joseph has that, pumping on across field. Cleared away there by the number 6 for Beckway in John. But robbed away there. The Beckway player has that one. Tussle between himself and it looks like that number has been off of that player number, his back, so I'm not able to see the remnants of it, but it's now with Awesome FC. They're trying to come forward. Still in control, coming forward now is Awesome FC. He's going to pump that one through to find Ronnie Thompson, but it's headed over there by the defender there for Beckway. Over the touchline, it's going to be a throw in Roxell to Awesome. Okay, and it's still with Awesome FC. Pumped there to find Ronnie Thompson was the defender, but Ronnie Thompson, it didn't go even as close as he would have loved it to, and it's going to be headed over there by that defender for Awesome FC. He plays that one to find his left midfielder, right midfielder, that's it, trying to get that one through, but robbed away by the Beckway defender. Quick overturn there, and it's going to be a throw in there to Beckway FC. A fast playing game here, not much of a construction. That's an exchange from team to team, and it's going to be a throw in. Best takes that throw, shoots it back to his number 6, it looks like, who puts it back to Best. Best turns out, plays that one down to find his man, but I deflected off the defender there for Awesome FC into touch. It's going to be a throw in to Beckway United. I make it deep into the half there of Awesome FC, and let's see what is going to happen after this throw is taken. Throw taken, player goes down, plays off his chest, but shielded out there. Is with Awesome FC trying to clear. A bit of push in there at the back of the Beckway player, so it's going to be a free kick to Beckway. Fouling called by the referee. It doesn't have the name of these officials. I'd love to call them out. But this card, the previous card has had the names on, but this one doesn't have any, so you just have to play by air until they are being recognized. So it's going to be Best behind this one. Left foot, he's going to swing it out, I should say, and it's going to be whistle songs. Kick taken high in the air. Head going up on the header there for that Beckway player, but instead of headed it between the upright, he headed back where it come from, more or less over the goal line, and no trouble there on the part of the goalkeeper there for Awesome FC in Haynes, and a chance I would say winner begging there by Beckway.
Yes, Roger, just we're trying to get the names sorted because the Beckway players have moved around some of the numbers that they had. It's now with the number 2 for I Make It Awesome. He comes forward looking for the number 11 on the far side there, and so it was put out of touch. The number 2 for Awesome here again, he has it in his hands. He is going to throw it in. He gets it to the number 18, number 11, back to the number 2. He pushes forward, looking for Thompson. I Make It, and it is it's taken away now by Best. Best looking inside and finding McCree for Beckway. He goes over to the left and finds Marlon Simmons. Simmons is coming back inside, and referee now makes the call in favor of Beckway. And so it's going to be a free kick for the Beckway unit.
Roxell, have you recognized the referee? Do you have a name for the referee?
Not at all. I don't know this gentleman at all.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it's a Kamal Best behind it. I can't describe the color of his hair. Looks like pinkish gold. Goes across to the left, finds McCree. McCree is coming inside, giving it away now to the number 11 but it's dispossessed now. Comes to Thompson. Thompson's trying to get it to his uncle. He does so now. This is Roddy Thompson on his pedals. He is looking, decides he goes wide on the right, looking for the number 2. Is it Makaji? This is a, oh my word, this is a poor tackle from the back. I am not sure if this is something that I don't know. I really don't know what's happening, but Kamal has been in for some serious challenges early in these games, Roger, and I don't know if this is called for.
Definitely not Roxel, because Best was shielding. We know that player wanted to come around, but Best had an advantage. So I don't see why he could have gone on the ground there. He's lucky. He's not being dejected because it's from behind. Very poor indeed.
Well, here we go. It's booted downfield. Looks to me like it's by John. Comes off the head of one of the players. Haynes is trying to get it to Dixon. Dixon is now, let's see, it goes against Dixon for pushing off there. And so a free kick deep in the half of the Awesome FC team. It's coming for Beckwith. Looks like Best is behind it. And Best is waiting for his players to come into the area. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red shirts in there. And they have to combat. I make it a 3, 6, 7, 8. Eight neon shirts. Kamal Best brings it across, hammers it to the cross. Haynes is not handling well. The rebound is coming. It fell to I make it 2. Let's see. I can't. Number 16. I make it. It's false for Friday. Friday has broken the ice. Beckwith have sailed into the lead here. 1-0. A really strong hammer across there. Well, it's a foul cross in a free kick there, Roger, from Best. Haynes had just struggled. He struggled in handling. It bubbled off of him, and Friday did the rest. They're leading 1-0. Beckwith United.
Yes, Roxel, and that's what we need to see from some of these free kicks. Haynes, Best was pumping that one very hard because Haynes was more or less back on his line, and he drew him forward, and that ball deflected off his chest, as you say, was unable to hold on to it. And Friday pounced on that one and putting that between the uprights. Awesome FC lives to fight another day.
Kendall, it seems like Best is getting back to his best.
Well, to be honest, I think he's just soldiering on with the team because he's not 100%, but he's trying. He's tough. That's his village mentality from Patrick Farm. They're really tough people. So he's trying, and I'm happy that he's trying, and we want to see him back for the World Cup qualifiers, so it'll be good.
Right, it's Peniston. He is into the area, brings it back to McCree. Not good enough. And it comes now to the number 2, but loses it back to McCree. McCree goes to the area. It looks like gets it back to McCree. McCree to number 16. Oh, here we go again. Best a block coming in there. It comes out now to the number 7. I make him Joseph. Joseph is coming off of Simmons. Now Joseph, he throws it forward, finding Roddy Thompson. Thompson gets around his defender, gets into the area, but coming back there well was that player for Beckwith. It is, I was told, a goalkeeper playing right back here for Beckwith, Roger.
Really?
It's now with Best. Best heads it out, finding his player there, back to Best. Best is dispossessed. It falls now for an individual. He gets it now to number 11. He is hammering. It goes wide. Sto diving for all his worth. That was a good shot. It would have troubled the keeper if it was on target, Roger.
Yes, most definitely, Roxel. Good shot. It was within the goal range in terms of between the bars and the upright, but a little off target, and as you say, it's going to the touch. Is going to be a goal kick to Beckwith FC. 1-0. Beckwith FC leading in the 11th minute of play. We are now in the 13th minute, and it's going to be a goal kick. Kicking nowadays number 6 for Beckwith United. He kicks that one downfield in John. It falls to, I make that one not Thompson, but it's taken over there by Friday, the goal scorer, who puts it back to number 15. He pumps that one high and hard. Lofted pass to find number 12. He's winning on to it. A bit late, but he won in the battle. Gets it on across. It went straight into the hand of James this time, Haynes, sorry, for Awesome FC. He picks it up and boosts out to find his central midfielder. He boosts that one, finds the man on the right wing there. He back to, I make it Ronnie Thompson. No, Thompson, that's the other Thompson. He plays that one across to find his man deflected across for over to A good spread here by Oswald to Joseph. Joseph plays that one. Marshall of the by is Ronnie Thompson. He turns in now. Clear that one, but straight to the path of the Becca player who's punctured the pump on forward, but straight into the path of Oswald player there. He returns outside now, going forward in the process, and it's going to be a free kick, Roxel, to Awesome FC.
Yes, foul coming there on McCree. He was infringing Bascom. And so it's going to be a free kick coming the way of Awesome FC. They are behind by one. Friday, he took the lead as he punks on a rebound. It's still controlling there after some uncertainty, bowling it out to his goalkeeper counterpart who is playing right back tonight. His pass was picked up. It's Thompson, Devin Thompson, going across, finding the number 14. It looks like he is on the edge of the 18. Tries to cross, looking for Devin Thompson. Coming strong there was the defender for I make it Beckway. It's the number 2, Dixon. He looks and finds I make that. He's slipping and leaving the ball behind him, and so it goes out of touch. Best takes it too quickly. Finds Peniston. Peniston is turning outside. He is trying to get his on-running player there, but loses out. Friday is, however, winning it back to Peniston. Peniston has some time. He has some space. He is still going forward. He is now taken. He's taken a foul coming there from Antoine. I make it. Let's see where, yes, Antoine is the one who was coming in there from behind Roger, and the referee is saying that this one is going Beckway's way.
Yes, and a good free kick one there, Roxel, by the part of Beckway. Let's see what they can make of this. Just about a few meters so from the edge of the 18. What can Beckway do with this one? It's only a matter of time, and should they score, or some FC will be in a spot of butter. So it's
Roger.
Yes.
So it's Peniston and Mark Brown behind it. Mark Brown with that fancy hairstyle. Peniston hairstyle cannot challenge that of Mark. I'm not sure which one I'm going to...
Style? The style this time or the color? How do you mention in a...
Style, no color.
Like you were doing some chemistry as well, some pinkish gold?
Some pinkish gold, that's what Kamal's hair looks like to me. But it's Peniston. He hammers into the wall. He has a second opportunity over the post, and it's going to be a free kick coming, well, a goal kick coming the way of Awesome FC.
Yes, so it's going to be Haynes to take this free kick. Haynes plays that one out to find his man, right wing back. But cleared over there is the player from Beckway. He still has control, try to turn, but straight into the path of the player for Awesome FC. It's going to be a throw-in for Beckway. We see Bess going to take that one. And we await that throw. Bess throws it to Friday. Friday plays it back to Bess, but very short. Thompson pumping that one downfield. And we see a chase on here, and this can be dangerous. This can be dangerous. Oh my word! And we see, if they doesn't score this, look at that. Awesome FC has made a boo of themselves on this one, Roxel. They came forward. They having 3 players, you can say, as opposed to the against the goalkeeper. And we saw Friday coming back very strong, able to put in a challenge. And Beckway, Awesome FC will live to fight another Roxel. One of the easiest chances, I would say, for the evening in this encounter, and even for the one that went before Roxel.
Yes, but you definitely have to give Quashy some credit for saving that one off the line, because the goalkeeper still was beating all ends up, Roger.
Yeah, it's Quashy. I was saying it's Friday, but it's Quashy.
Yes.
Yes, he did a great job there.
Quashy is the goalkeeper, so he read that well. Playing on the outside. It's Mark Brown coming down on the right, trying to get that one in. Comes up a Bascom, and it's going to be a free kick. 1-0. The intensity of this game is much higher than the first game, and you can see because of the rest that these teams have had, as opposed to those two that we saw playing earlier.
Yes, and not only that, I would have heard Kendall making comments about the positioning of both teams to Roxel. This may be one of the reasons for them having this high intensity tonight. Do you have any stats on their positioning thus far? Okay, we see a player for Beckway down. Sure, Roxel will get me those stats in a moment. And the player for Beckway is down. I'm not sure what's his problem, but it looks like can't get number to clear 20. Okay, he's out, and it's going to be a free kick. I make it. The referee, the players now, okay, the referee is asking him to maybe to ease a little further away from the touch line, but he's running in now. Throw taken. It's with Beckway, but Dominic Joseph is playing from behind and committing a foul there. Just make it about 2 or 3 yards or so from the goal line. It's going to be a free kick, Roxel, to Beckway. This can spell danger for Awesome FC.
Yes, a free kick to Beckway United, that is.
Yes.
It is now McCree behind it. He has only 3 players in the box, and everyone except Roddy Thompson in the area, in the 18-yard area for Awesome. This one comes in. It is headed away. Now it falls for I make it Thompson. Thompson trying to get number 11 on the run. That's Delplush. But it comes back now to McCree. McCree goes across into the area looking for Friday. But this one is taken out again. It's now with the number 6, Thompson. Thompson turns. He's looking. He comes wide. Finds the number 7 in Joseph. Joseph is pushing it forward, trying to get Thompson in. Let's see who clears. It's cleared there by the number 6. I make it number 6 for Beckway FC, John. So it's who comes in. Bascom takes it. He is looking for Thompson. It falls for the number 7. He is bringing it back. Number 11, Casey Peniston wins it. He gets it to McCree. McCree looking to get Friday in, but it is going to be a free kick. It's pulling it back now after a foul earlier there, Roger.
Yes, Roxel, and I made a comment a little earlier, and I'm not sure if your microphones or your earphones on, but this is a definitely physical game. A lot of contacts because both teams are definitely searching for a result because either or both can be in a relegation zone, so they're really fighting against each other, and we just wait to see the result of this game. And it's now going to be a free kick, pumped in there, ball falls straight to the keeper in Haynes, who moves that one out. It's now with Awesome FC. He's still in control, pumps that one forward, looking for his man. Best being called out of the area there. Is coming forward is Awesome FC, but clearly over there, avoiding the danger is the number. I make it 6 player for Beckway in John, and Awesome FC wins the throw deep into the half of I make it Beckway FC. Throw taken. It's now with Thompson. Thompson plays it down to find his man in the middle there, who turns out nicely. Trying to get that one across, but grabbed already number 21. Really not play well for Beckway United. He still has control. Wins that ball now. He wins forward is that number 21. He's looking for a goal. He's it back, but straight into the part of the play there for us. He plays that one down line now. Finds his man and Dominic Joseph, who plays off his chest, and when he did touch, so it's going to be a throw-in to Beckway United. Roxanne, we see that player who came off. He's going to be substituted.
Yeah, Ma Brong is done for the night. He has an injury and he is
aggravated it, huh?
Yes, he's aggravated it, and he shouldn't be allowed. I don't think it would be a good idea for him to continue. It doesn't look as if he could actually walk on it right now. Throw coming in, it looks like Kwashi. He throws looking for Simmons, headed away by Bascom. And so another throw coming in. I'm not sure what's the time. Give us a time check there.
Yeah,
but
23 minutes into the first period of play.
Beckway are leading 1-0, and we after this stretch of play, we'll take some commercials. It's now I make it Kwashi. Kwashi controls and gets it inside, finds the number 25 who just came on. We'll get his name for you. He found Best. Okay, Best going forward and looking for McCree. Let's take some commercials as Beckway. They are sailing quite calmly right now, leading Awesome FC 1-0.
We are back at the Victoria Park here in continued coverage of the match between Beckway United, Beckway FC and Awesome FC. And we see a throw taken, but being juggled over the line there by Dominic Joseph. So it's going to be a free throw in there to Beckway. Just as for viewers to the hospital end. So throw taken by Beckway. It looks like number 4 takes that throw. He's being bungled up, but he gained possession. It's still with Beckway fighting strongly. Is that play down there, but the referee says it's a foul committed against Awesome FC. It's going to be another free kick deep into the Awesome FC half there, Roxelle.
Yes, definitely. I think it was impeded even from the start, and there were 2 or 3 fouls consecutively there. But it's Beckway FC, Beckway United. They're leading the Awesome FC unit 1-0. That goal came from Friday. Javantes Friday. It's now with Dimitri Peniston Roger. This is the 25 who came in for Mark Brown. He gets into the area looking, I make it for Friday. It falls for Roddy Thompson. He is on his pedals, but he'll have to beat Casey Peniston, who brings it back to Kamal Best. Back to Peniston. Peniston comes inside, gets it to his number 14 and McCree. McCree goes all the way back up to Stowe. Stowe controls. He goes wide to the left. Finds Best. Best is hammering down the field, but only as far as Tevin Thompson. It falls back for Tevin Thompson. Comes inside to Smart. Smart brings it across. Coming to the rescue there is I make it the Best. It's now McCree coming into the act, but only as far as the number 2 in Dixon. He gets it to Delflesh. Delflesh into the area, held away by Kwashi. It falls for Antoine. Antoine is going forward. Antoine gets it to Thompson. Thompson hammers again. And they seem to be trying to stretch this goalkeeper tonight because he has been flying his full length, but none of them have been on target, other than the one that was saved off of the line there, Roger, by his goalkeeping counterpart.
Yes, and we see the outstretched hands of this keeper from Beckway on every occasion, but ill-directed shots going just outside the upright, and that has to be is it a foul call there or is it offside? Because the assistant was standing there with his flag down. I saw when Thompson picked that one up and going forward. He was standing out by himself, so the referee has now called back and for an infringement, and it's going to be a free kick to Awesome FC. Just about meter 2 from center line, and behind that is Josh DeGrad. He's going to pump this one. Let's see what's happening. He steps back a few more paces. He pumps that one high into the air. That's going to fall. That's about the penalty area. The keeper was leaving to go off his line, but cleared over there by the goal scorer, number 14 in not the goal scorer that time. Number 14 that time is Mackie, and it's into touch now. It's going to be a throw-in to Awesome FC. Throw taken. We see Marshall in there. You see a flag goes up, but it's going to be a free kick. It looks like a foul committed there by Thompson against Bess. Who's going to be a free kick for Bess for Beckway, and is against Awesome FC. So we see Bess patting that one, spotting it down nicely. Pedals back a few footsteps. He's looking for someone to send it through. Bess kicks just across. Finds his midfielder, he puts it down to number 14 it is, for Beckway, who tries to send his man forward, but intercepted there by Awesome FC coming forward. Now is Thompson. Thompson turns back in nicely. Good foot, plays it in, finds his man. He still has it control, is Awesome FC. They're now trying to come forward in Thompson. Thompson puts that one through there, looking for offside call. We see that one pumped across. And Roxelle, I don't know. But when that ball was played, the Beckway defender, the goalkeeper was even appealing for offside. The flag was down. And then I had a second look there, and I heard the referee blowing, and we see the flag pointing to where the offside was committed. But at the first instant when the ball was played through, when the keeper was appealing for an offside, the flag was down. But it's going to be the referee now going across to, it looks like the Beckway bench. It is having some word with Awesome bench, and having a word there with maybe the manager. I'm not sure who that person is, but there might have been some comment being said, and it's going to be a free kick. Is it going to be a free kick for whom? Because we see the SMFC team would have retrieved back into their defense, and now we see the play being overturned, but the referee's asking now to have that one retaken. So let's see what's going to happen here. It's going to be retake, maybe for a foul committed, but it's Thompson, Tevin Thompson behind this one. Tevin lines up, pumps that one over far, looking for the back post, but that one goes into Joseph there because it was misread by the defender there for Beckway. Joseph tried to come wrong, good body gets that one across, good save on the part of the keeper there, and a good attempt there by Joseph, but equal to the task was the keeper, and kicks that one high and hard. He's only going as far as the defender there, right wing back for Arsenal FC, but taken down very nicely. Arsenal FC now has coming through the middle, pump that one through, but a bit overweighted pass there, and into the hands of the keeper, who bowls that one out. But straight to the defender there for Arsenal FC, now with Joseph. Joseph looking to play that one through, plays that through nicely, good ball, good back heel, shot and goal, but yeah, Roxell again, not directed. We see the keeper having to stretch and stretch at full length on the third occasion, but that ball was moving away from the goalkeeper, and Beck will have to fight another day, and Arsenal FC needs to get them on target.
Yes, that was an excellent opportunity for an equalizer there, Roger. But again, it seems like a lot of these shots are going to the left of goalkeeper Josh, who's been stretching and for all his worth to make sure that he wasn't beaten at that side. But here we go. It's against I Make It Awesome FC. A free kick coming away of Beckway United. Best is behind it. He chips it into Peniston. Peniston has one. He turns neatly. He is coming across and finds his brother in Dimitri, trying to get it back to Casey. It goes to number 2 for Awesome FC. He puts it out of touch. They are behind. That's the Awesome FC. The waters have been a little choppy since that goal for Beckway United, but they're sailing and sailing based on the course they have charted. Roger.
Yes, well, that course they have charted thus far has given them a goal. They have leading 1-0, but a throw-in now to. But deflected, and appeal is off on whose throw it is, and the referee and the assistant is awarding this throwing now to Beckway FC, and we see still on course. It looks like Roxell is Beckway FC to throw best with this throw. Another throw taken. We see a bit of pushing going on there, but Beckway now trying to shield up and looking maybe for a corner. At this point, they're down on the Catholic Church end, and he wins another throw. Now it comes off. The Beckway player this time, so it's going to be a throw into Arsenal FC. Throw taken. See Thompson goes forward there to get that one. Sets up with Josh. That's Josh DeGrasse. He plays that one out to find his right wing back. Pumps that one through, looking for his man number 6. But equal to the task was Friday. It looks like Friday intercepts. Plays that one across to find his man number 22, who strikes. A good strike indeed. But climbing over the goal bar into touch is going to be a goal kick to Awesome FC.
Right, it's Haynes. He is pushing it out and looking to find the number 12 in Bascom. Bascom comes forward and finds Joseph on the line. Joseph is trying to get this one into Tevin Thompson, headed away by Dimitri Peniston. As far as Simmons, who turns well, he is brought down. You see, it seems like it's out of touch.
But Roxanne, did you hear the whistle?
No, I didn't. It's now with Kwashi. Kwashi gets it inside to Del Plush. Del Plush is losing out. It's now Friday, leaving it for Peniston. Peniston to Friday. A good touch coming in there by the grads. Now getting it to Antoine, but he's trying to get it past 3 players. Gets it now to this number 17. This is Dimitri Peniston. He dispossesses, and he was trying to take a shot, but I don't think he got anything behind that at all. Haynes out to Dixon. Dixon trying to get, but it's Best. Best is in a tussle there with Tevin Thompson. He gets it into the number 14, the number 12 is it? Over to Roddy Thompson. Roddy Thompson is getting inside. He is bringing it across to his nephew off of the player and comes away. Now it is Beckway. They're coming down on the left. It looks as if it's stay to Peniston. Is it to Friday, that is? And Friday is impeding Antoine and so it is going to be a free kick for Awesome FC. 1-0. Remember, we gotta do our do, so when you guys are ready, we can do that again. As this is now his booted upfield, looking for Thompson. Best is marking him well. He heads down and finds Stay. Is it? Yes. Stay is bundled off of it by Thompson, and so a free kick is coming the way of Becco United. Roger.
Yes, and in 36 minutes into the second period of play, Booty don't do his best for Becco United. Finds his man there. This can be a chance for Becco. They get in there, into the 18 now. Pulls the trigger, deflected, blocked over there by Josh, and it into touch over the goal line. It's going to be a corner for Awesome for Becco and make it.
Yes, Roger, let's take some commercials while we get this corner set in.
We are back at the Victoria Park here with continued action in the Premier Division matchup between Becco United and Awesome FC. Becco United leading 1-0 in the 11th minute of play, and we are now in the 37th minute. We're coming forward. Those Awesome FC. Can they make this one? Play that one across. Cleared over there by the defender there for Becco number 6, John, who's been working tirelessly and hard enough for Roxel. Avoided the danger many occasions here this evening.
Synonymous. Those the things you just described, synonymous with that surname.
Okay. And it's going to be a corner kick here for Awesome FC. Joseph is behind this one. Let's see what he's going to make of this one. He kicks. Head over there by the keeper. And it's now back to Joseph. He pumps again, but high. It's headed over there by Bess. Going forward there now is the number 14 player there for Becco. And Maki has that one. He plays out there, finds his left wing back. Not Best this time, but it's coming across there now. Played into Thompson. Thompson took to send that one too. Cut out there by number 22 player there for Becco. He's now going forward. He moves up, look for some support. He plays that one in, finds his man, you know, sings that one too. Number 10, it is, has that one, gets it along his man, but didn't anticipate it going into him, and he more or less held back himself, and it was played back to the keeper. He aims to play that one out now. As I'm seeing out to the come forward, Joseph has that one. Back into the middle, finds his central midfielder, who pumps that one too. Well stopped there by number 25, who went down, stretching past, play that one too. Another header coming through there, looking to find Ronnie Thompson. But he goes to the task of number 11. He's been brought down on the edge of the 18 on a free kick to Becco. Best plays that one quickly, finds number 13. Turns inside nicely. Beaten and pleaded again. And the referee says too much of that. And he's now going to issue a caution to, I make it number 2, it looks like. Number 2 for Awesome FC. And that number 2 player there being, it looks like Bertrus Dixon. Dixon being cautioned with a yellow card there for a persistent interference of the law. So it's going to be with Bess, just about a meter or so from the center line. He's going to pump back one, kicks it with his right foot, a nice soul in, but straight into the head there of the central midfielder. It falls and it taken over there. It looks like it's now with Joseph. Joseph turns back in, comes across, looking for a shot, but he's going to let that one off now. Looking for Thompson there, but I want to intercept it. It's now with Becco. And it's now taken away. Becco now number 14 has that one in Maki. Maki tries to send his man forward. Only to as far as the defender there for Awesome FC. We see him playing it back to number 2. It is to goalkeeper Kizani Haynes. Haynes picks that one up, finds his left wing back, who turns inside, looking for some support. He turns out now, but blocked over there, and winning a throw still is Awesome FC. deep into their half. So Awesome FC winning a throw. We are now some 40 minutes in this first period of play between Awesome FC and Beckway. Beckway leading 1-0. Throw taken. Find number 11. He's fixed. Turns out, but intercepted again. It's going to be another throw to Awesome FC. Throw taken again. Taken on their turn in the night. He was Joseph. Dispossessed though. And with a free kick. Another throw awarded there to Awesome FC. Joseph taking his one. Throws it to find number 11 who turns outside. Back to Joseph. But not on target. He went in the touch over the touch line for a throw-in to be awarded to Awesome, to Beckway United. Leading 1-0. 41st minute of play. Throw taken. Head goes up. It's back to that number 4 player in John. John punches that one through. Not John, that one was number 4 for Beckway. Number 4 is Kwashi. Yes. Shamar Kwashi. And it's going to be a throw into Beckway FC. And a slight drizzle I can see coming along there now. Nothing to damper play. Maybe it's a little cool down. We see John punching that one down. Going to Haynes. He's with Beckway. He bungled off there, but the ball came off him straight into the path. Good work there on the part of Josh DeGrads. Playing that one. It hit on the shin of that player for Beckway going forward and straight into the path of the keeper. It's now taken down there nicely by I mean at best, who loses out now. Coming forward now is Awesome FC. Can they pull this one back? Another ball coming forward there. This can be dangerous. Coming forward is I make that plays that one back to find his man there, but a tame that was like passing that one back. It was, we see number 6 for Awesome FC there in Roddy Thompson coming forward there. Tevin Thompson that was coming forward there, pumping it up and playing that one back nicely on the penalty area, and that player there just more or less pat that one instead of striking it through there just about the penalty area, and it was intercepted. I went touch for a corner kick. Ronnie Thompson taking this one out. Kick comes across. Best jumps and boot. Cleared away there by John. It's now with Beckway. They let it go forward, but that play instead of going forward, trying to come back and being struck in the face there, he goes down. But the play has allowed to continue, but because Beckway and not Beckway, Awesome has still that possession. It's now with Awesome coming through. That play is still on. Awesome coming through. Nice one today. It's with Thompson again. Thompson's going to do the same thing across the goal line, but his uncle made a bubble when he set that one 1 meter from the goal line, just to put it between the upright, and he kicked it over the goal line, and it's a goal kick to Beckway United. And Awesome FC had a chance, the best of chances to equalize here, and Thompson, it came from Tevin Thompson to Ronnie Thompson, his uncle, and that one just about a 1 meter and within range, within the uprights, and put that one over the goal line. And Awesome FC will live to fight another day. Hopefully regretting this one as well, because this one should have been the equalizer, Roxelle.
Yes, definitely. Really, 2 easy chances coming to the Awesome FC team there. It's headed away. It's now with Best. Best is finding or attempting to find McCree. Comes down to Antoine. McCree heads now. Antoine is taking it now. He goes forward, finds Roddy Thompson. Thompson is leaving it for Del Plush. Del Plush comes forward on the right for the number 14, Instant Belt to Joseph. He is called to be offside.
Late flag now, albeit Roxelle. Very late, because when the ball was played through, I looked across to make sure that player, it looks offside to me, but I looked at the assistant to make sure that that was offside. The flag stayed down, and when I look back now, I heard the referee whistle blowing, the flag went up. A bit late on the official. They need to get the act on target and get it up as early as possible, because you're leaving the viewers and both on air and the spectators, not spectators, but the players on the bench to have different talk. But now with Awesome FC, they're trying to come forward, play back now. Joseph switching from left to right. It's now in the back there, looking to come forward now is Awesome FC. They're playing it across field still, looking for that hole. Leaks that one through, chases on, but Best is equal to the task. Best tried to turn out, but impeded there by, I make it, Tevin Thompson, and it's going to be a free kick to Best and the Beckway United. 25 minutes on the clock. Free kick to Beckwith, deep into their half. Best is behind this one. Best pumping this one down. Using his left foot this time. Straight to the head there of Thompson. And it's heading straight back to the keeper, who came off his line. Collapses, and that's the whistle. First half here. Beckwith United leading Roxel 1-0 in this second encounter of the evening. And we'll be back with you for the second period of play. Following that second period of play, I think there's going to be they're going to program on Justin on Nice Radio. So at the moment we're going to be bringing you some commercials.
right here, Nice Radio. We're bringing to you live coverage of football here at the Victoria Park. Wrapping up the 2019-2020 football season, and it's round 21, and second half action in the final game this evening. Roxell and Roger will take it.
Yes. Roger, you there?
Yes, Roxell, as Justin would have said, whose previous song, Catching the Feeling. Who's going to catch the feeling this evening?
Well, guess what? It's a relegation game. Game to keep you out of the relegation zone for both teams. And let's see how we're going to continue. It's Beckwith United. They are one goal up, or they're leading 1 goal to nil. The separation between both teams came from Javontis Friday. It's now with the Roddy Thompson. However, he is trying to make amends now for this is Awesome FC. He gets into the area. Best is shielding him and covering him wide quite well, pushing him wide back into his area. Finds his nephew in Thompson again. Thompson inside to that's Joseph. Joseph is trying to get past John, cannot. It comes inside now from a weak cross. I make it from Joseph, and Stowe collects. He bowls it out, finding the neon pink goal head hair filled. Best, he makes his way all the way up on the left hand side. He is trying to get around. I make it Dixon dispossessed there now. Dixon finds Antoine. Antoine to DeGrads. DeGrads back to Antoine. He goes into the center and I make it Jackson. Jackson is looking to find number 11 in Delflesh. He does well. Goes over to the left and finds Bascom. Bascom is pushing this one forward. Nice movement of the ball from that one side to the next. But the last pass there at that stage was behind the front runner in Sylvester Fredericks, and so it goes out of touch for a throw-in for Beckwith. John is...
Go ahead, Roxell, go ahead.
John, it looks like getting it in, but only as far as Thompson is it. Thompson comes forward, trying to thread that one through, stopped there by Shade, and now pushing, trying to push Marlon Simmons on his pedals, but it is with, I make it Bascom. He can't get out of the area there easily. Simmons blocked him, goes out of touch. Roger.
Yes, it's going to be a throw into Awesome FC. Throw taken, finds his man there in, it looks like Thompson now. He's trying to hold it up, but it's been played up there by Beckwith United. They didn't have to come forward. Shot taken, flat and low, and they were just guided out there by Haynes. Haynes kicks that one out now to find his man. Finds number 2. He plays that one down nicely. It's to Thompson. Thompson turns out, looking to get that one wrong. It's Thompson on a chase. We see Best equal to the task and get that one away, but it's back to Thompson. Best has it. Now Best is trying to come wrong. He runs that one over the touchline, so Best has given away the throw there to Awesome FC, and we see throw taken there now. It's now with Tevin Thompson. Tevin trying to get around his man, does successfully. Blocked there by the number 6, is it John? It's going to be a free kick, but the 2 players down there, Roxell, for one for Beckwith, one for Awesome. Anything you would have seen by that Beckwith player for sure?
Well, I'm not sure about the tackle on the Beckwith player. Number 13 was down his stay. Probably struck in the face or something like that. Yes, it looks as if he was struck in the face while that play was developing. But coming in with a really strong tackle there was John on Thompson, and John has been carded. Yeah. So he has been carded, mistiming his tackle in terms of when he came through with it there, Roger, and he has gone into the books. So Stay is going to get some attention as he comes off the field, probably the eye to be washed or something to that effect, and the free kick is coming the way of Awesome FC. They are behind, Beckwith still holding on, and they are going to have to defend a free kick that's coming in. It's with Tevin Thompson. He is waiting for the whistle of the referee. Here we go. There we go. It is over into the area, just headed out there by Marlon Simmons. It comes to Roddy Thompson. He goes all the way back looking for Jackson. Jackson collects and goes to his left for Bascom. Bascom comes aside and can't get past Simmons. Simmons again standing up strong. Jackson comes over looking for, I make that Sylvester Fredericks. He comes inside looking for Thompson, but only as far as Stay is dispossessed by Joseph. Joseph is punching it through. So no man, the Stowe just shepherds that one outside for a goal kick, Roger.
Yes, and still in the fourth minute of play here, there's not a fourth minute for sure. My bad on that one. Still searching for a goal here is Awesome FC, and it's going to be a kick now. Kicked off there by Bess, and a climb in there on the part of the defender there for Awesome. Is going to be a free kick to, I make that Beckway, and the player is still down for Beckway there. He's making an effort to get up. He's still on his knees. He has now come through that little agony there, so it's going to be a free kick just about mid-pitch. A kick taken, floated, flat and low. Stretching there is the defender there for Awesome FC. Best losing out there with that one. Going wrong there is Thompson. Thompson being challenged again there. Get past that man. Thompson going forward. Gets that one inside out to Ronnie Thompson. From Ronnie, and a poor finish there, but still with Thompson. And it's going to be a free kick. Russell, I make it a good counter attack there, but poor finish there on the part of his Tevin to Thompson. Tevin Thompson to Ronnie Thompson. Something to that effect, but a poor finish. He was trying to place that one, not having the possession, and it goes into touch. It's going to be a goal kick to Beckway United. Well, a free kick actually. It's going to be a free kick. See Best with that one again. Best pumps upfield, hanging in the air, headed over there by the player for Beckway FC, who turns inside now, trying to get that one forward. This is mine. It's Friday. Friday coming, but equal to the task there. It was the goalkeeper for Awesome FC in Kizani Haynes, and he avoided the danger. It's going to be a throw-in to Beckway United. It's not a physical game, a lot of contacts, not yet, well, no expulsions, a few cards, but not the best of quality as in terms of game and standard, but you're seeing both teams are fighting to get out of the relegation zone, and that doesn't seem that possible this evening, so the boat may go down. Now with Best shielded nicely, came through two players there, pays it to him outside, flag stays down his onside, he turns back, but he slips his Beckway, still fighting and pulling and tugging, but cleared away by number 2, who tries to run that one, does so, finds his man, but cleared there over the touchline for a throw into Beckway to Awesome FC. So throw taken, number 5, straight to the head of Bess. It's now with number 2 for Beckway, play that one on line, to find his man, good play. And we see running strongly there was Josh, I make it Josh, but it's going to be a corner kick. Referee seeing Josh was trying to get that one in, and we see a player now making some comments against the referee there, and he's going to be cautioned. We see that number, what player is that? What number is that? But a caution being issued there to a player for Awesome. I would presume it's for dissenting. And Beckway has won themselves a corner kick. So it's going to be taken there. Okay, it's going to be taken there by, I make that. I play back his turn, so I'll not be able to get a number, but the corner kick comes in now from Beckway, and the referee is asking for a retake. He was having a look at the action inside there, so he was not really having his eyes on the ball when the kick was coming in. But he's now focused himself. Kick comes for a second time. Kick comes in. Head goes up there, and it's a goal! Goal by Beckway. That number, a beautiful corner, the 25 it is. Dimitri Peniston scoring a second goal there for Beckway. And that was a great header indeed. He upright, and it's converted that goal is Dimitri Peniston for Beckway FC. Goal number 2. Goal number 2, Beckway United. So Awesome FC lives to fight another day. And Kendall, your reaction on that goal?
Well, to be honest, I was quite surprised to see Dimitri Peniston climb so high. It was an excellent header down into the turf that bounced over Kijani Haynes' hand. And to be honest, I'm very surprised that he made that kind of height.
Yes, he really climbed. I had my eyes on that one. I saw him really getting up there and heading down. A great header on his part there. And we see now Dominic Joseph now trying to test the goalkeeper. And this look at desperation time, Kendi, how you make it from goal kick to goalkeeper. Okay, Ken's not with me at the moment. That's now with Beckway. Robbed over there, but a strong tackle coming again there. But Beckway comes away with that one. Beckway trying to come forward. Another block coming in there, but still with Beckway there trying to come forward still. Plays that 1-2. That player turns back, still in control, trying to come to cut past one. Being a stamp coming there. And another free kick there for Beckway. Right on the edge of the 18, more or less, yes. And we see a collision coming there on the part of a player there between Beckway and one from Awesome FC. But they're both hobbling now. It seems to be that both of them might have made some contact somewhere about. And there's some right foot, some collision there. And we see the Beckway player trying to apologize for what may have taken place. They're trying to shake the hands of the Awesome FC player who's not interested in having a handshake, in just to extend a bit of camaraderie, you know, courtesy on the part of that incident there. But a free kick there, nevertheless, to Beckway FC, and we see Kizani Haynes lining his wall up. We see a 4-man wall here, and that's just about making about 2-3 meters outside the upright, but it's just about 5 meters from the 18 yards, and we see Best. What can he make of this one? It looked like Best kicks, but straight into the wall. He has a second chance, but losing it out there now is Ronnie Thompson taking that one away. He's going forward looking to get that one. No, no for Ronnie Thompson. Couldn't pick that play up. He has Ronnie. That ball was played behind his back, and he looked like he tried to get it forward by clipping it with his hands. And there was an appeal, but a free kick now awarded to Beckway. Best has this one, Mercury. Okay, Dominic Stowe going down there. Mr. Dominic Stowe. Dominic Joseph comes through there. He gets past two men. A referee is appealing for a penalty there. Referee says not having that today. And Beckway lives to fight another day. Coming through there now is Beckway. And look at that. That is a tackle. That deserves. It looks like Josh. This looked like, I'm looking at this one. Let me see if the referee is going to use any caution. Say that was a very harsh tackle on the part of Josh DeGrads. His foot was almost in that. Well, it wasn't that player for Beckway face, because he was standing and he went down, and Josh got up with the same momentum and took off. And now he's going back, and the referee has not. He's now issuing a caution there to Josh DeGrads. But that indeed, Josh DeGrads, you very lucky on that part, because I think that was a dangerous tackle, which I thought, in my opinion, should have been issued a red card there. But the referees out there, his decision has been made. He says it had been a foul, and a yellow card was issued to Josh DeGrads. So Beckway leading 2-0. We had in the first, Friday, scoring in the first 11 minutes of play, and we see in about the 4th or 5th minute of play, Dimitri Peniston climbing very high indeed and putting a good ball past the keeper, and they are now leading 2-0. It's now with, I make the Best. Best has a free kick. Another card being issued here to another player there, and this game can end up a lot of players for Awesome FC now dissenting the referee's decision, and another player being cautioned. They cannot give you a number because the number has been erased. It looked like maybe washed off or maybe fallen off.
Number
of his t-shirt.
21.
21 it is. Okay, 21 for Arsenal FC. Kick comes in here, and collecting very low there, Kendall, was Haynes. Luckily for him, that the player for Beckwith didn't jump and get a contact with. It's now with Best to come forward. 21 has that one. Get it a good lad there for a good turn there for Beckwith coming forward. They get flag stays down. That player has that vision now trying to come. Oh my word, that one! He's not going to miss a red card, and he was searching for that red card. I just spoke to that issue with that player. He has dissented the referee decision, and he was being given a yellow card. And in a split second, Mercury, he came back to that player, two-footed tackle, and has that player on the ground, and he has now been ejected. Mercury, your comments on this one?
Yeah, I think there are some players that definitely, a couple of them are losing their cool because behind, and this is the pressure of the relegation scrap fight. They are not in the relegation zone, but they could see themselves in the relegation zone with some different result going against them on the weekend. But the game is still have like 20 minutes in it. I don't know why players would want to take this kind of action into the game and put your team 2-0 down and now an extra man down, and then 4 or 5 of your players are now sitting on a yellow card. That's not how you do business.
Well, Kendall, as well, you would know as a coach and maybe as a manager, the bench needs to direct these players. Even you direct them anyway, they have them individual brains in their head, and they need to know how to use it. You're losing, just play your cool and play each ball in merit, and let's just have a good game.
Yeah, and so far, although Beckwith had 2 up, they were having some joy, some chances. It's not like they were completely out of the game. They just kind of, I don't know. Let's see if this card will turn the game on its head.
Beckwith coming forward there. Best gets that one in. Best blocks again. Stay with Best. Best should have been cautioned for offside. The flag is still in the air for offside. The referee not seeing that one at all. And now we have another player down for Beckwith. This is not good refereeing, Kendall. I must say it.
Yeah, we have observed that the referees are not looking over their shoulder for their assistant referees when the ball is on that half where the assistant referee is located. And we have seen that all afternoon. They need to realize that over their shoulder is the assistant referees, and I have learned in my little time as a referee that you always look over first, do a quick glance to see if the flag is up, and then you continue.
That's what it is, because that play, the flag was up for a very long time because Best was in the he kicked first, and the ball, he was standing outside position when the ball came back and met him there from a rebound, and he chose to kick, and that referee took about maybe 10 or 15 seconds before he actually came into the game, until players started losing their cool and getting bugged up. And now with Arsenal FC just trying to mount an attack, a shot and goal deflected there, a good chance for them Kendall to come back, but they're still going forward. Is Arsenal FC searching for that one. They're down by 1 player. He's holding that one up, being challenged by 2 players, and a corner kick awarded now to Arsenal FC. Kendall.
Yes, Roger, back here with you. Some interesting events as the game goes into the second half. There are some 2 serious tackles there, Roger, and extremely dangerous right in front of my eyes. One with the first one, that the gentleman who was given his marching orders. But it's with Jackson. Jackson goes across. He looks for Sylvester Joseph, but cannot get past. I make that number 29 in. Well, we'll get that for you, 25. As it is put out of touch and is going to be a throw-in for Beckwith FC. They're leading 2-0, as Roger, you indicated. Friday and Dimitri Peniston, the 2 goal scorers here for Beckwith. Throw comes in now. He goes upfield looking to find I make it Simmons. Comes back now for John. John is booting upfield. Headed away by Jackson, only as far as Dimitri Peniston. He is growing in confidence and he plays it forward, finding his brother in Casey Peniston, but Casey's trying to do a little bit too much of it, and it falls now as this one goes forward, looking for Joseph. Stowe comes out, cleans the danger. He is trying to get back in as Tevin Thompson, I make it, looks like. No, it's Del Plush. He goes across looking for Ronnie Thompson on the edge of the 18-yard box, but he's forced away by the number 4 in Kwashi. He finds that's Bascom into Fredericks. Fredericks across the area, only as far as the big strong man in the defense, who has been doing excellent work this evening. One of his best games since we've seen the resumption. That is best with his gold neon top pinkish hair, whatever you call it. St. Clair's a danger.
Okay, Roxanne, we have some commercials at this point. We are back at the Victoria Park to resume coverage of this Premier Division match between Beckway FC and Awesome FC. We've seen some late calls being observed there. Sometimes the assistant making the calls, Justin and Kendall and Roxell, and the whistle stopping the game long after the calls, the flags were being hoisted. This can even cause some temperament, some tempers of flare between the players.
As we said that, well, we know the rule, the new rule, and it is the person have to interfere with play, and interfere with play means touching the ball. But you know, sometimes you have to use common sense, because I've seen where goalkeepers and players basically are on the verge of colliding, and those are times you will try to raise the flag early.
Yes, and like I said, that's what not happening. So it's now free kick taken. The Awesome FC, they're trying to go forward. Send that one. It's Thompson to Thompson. Ronnie allowing that one to run. Good pace. Gets around one man. Can he get one second one? Yes, he does. Get it inside, but straight in a bit selfish there. Straight in the path of the keeper. Lying on the back post there, gentlemen, was Joseph waiting to get that one, and that one was pumped straight into the lower abdomen. Looked like of the keeper there, who collapsed and went down, and now he's seeking some assistance from the bench. Your comments, gentlemen.
Yes, Roger. Well, he is in some pain because that was struck right into his midriff. He is reeling, but he still has the ball in his possession, though.
Maybe for some comforting. Yes, we're not missing any play at the moment, so maybe we could take some other commercials because the keeper is down, and we'll have some more commercials that pay us some bills to our sponsors. In continuation of this game between Awesome FC, we see Thompson now trying to go forward again. Thompson gets past one, he's trying to go wrong, still has country, gets it across this time, and we see the keeper coming off again after a rebound from one of the defenders and averting a danger. So it's another attack there, gentlemen, on the part of Awesome FC, getting behind that defender there, the right wing back for Beckway FC a couple of times, and danger being averted. So it's now clear down there. It's now with Awesome FC. They're now trying to mount an attack, and we see they're trying to use up the left side All the time is now with Dominic Joseph. He gets that one. Turns out. Still in control. Can he get it across? Looking for a shot this time. And where did that one go? Over the crossbar. It is into touch. Deflected by the keeper. It's going to be a corner kick to Awesome FC. So we see Roxel, Awesome FC now living in the Beckwith defense. Beckwith half of the field for quite some time now. Getting a second or third corner. And let's see if what they can make up this one.
Yeah, exactly what we were about saying here off air, as Del Pleasure is now bringing a corner across. A good corner in the area, well weighted as well, but it's headed away. It looks as if it's Thompson sizing up one. He is sizing up one, but that is, he is getting a collision with number 14 as he does that, and so didn't have control of it, and it goes out of touch for a goal kick. Beckwith has to be careful from this point onward, because at this stage, number of the better defensive player running forward. They're leaving a big hole between them and the defense. The 3 or 4 men who are behind there, and then a number of chances, good chances are coming the way of Awesome FC. And you know, when a score is 2-0 and 1 is scored, it's the most dangerous score line in football.
Oh yes, yes indeed, because you always tell yourself with time that you have a fighting spirit and you can at least pull one back. But a bit of juggling going on there between the players, and this time Awesome FC have won themselves a free kick deep into their half. They're now trying to go forward, plays that one out to the left wing back. He is now coming through, looking for somebody to play that one to find. It looks like Thompson flags up in the air, offside call there. Again, another offside, and this time we can say it's right.
Yes, definitely. 2 goals to nil. 2 goals to nil. Beckwith United, the men in red here tonight. They are leading over Awesome FC, who are in their neon with orange strips. And here we go. It's with Kamal Best again, trying to make sure he gets himself as fit as possible, and getting some match play since he came off of that injury, strengthening his muscles and getting as close as possible to his best. Probably still not there, but he puts upfield, looking to find one of his front running players. It comes now to Dimitri Peniston. He goes back, finds Best. Best hammers forward. Jackson is going to clear, makes one attempt. This looks like Friday. Friday takes a shot, comes off of Jackson. Goalkeeper Haynes picks up now. He is looking to boot downfield. Let's see if he decides. He decides to boot downfield. Just about the halfway line, trying to find, make it Joseph, headed away by Best, only as far as Del Plush for Awesome FC. See a tackle coming up there, boot very high there by Jackson, and so it is now going to be a free kick for Beckwith. Looks like Stay. No, it wasn't. That's not Stay. Let's see who's going to pick up this free kick. It's Best. Best is, the referee did block the ball there, so I wasn't sure where it was. There is a Best, hicking into the area, cleared and now there. I make it by Fredericks as far as Joseph. He is trying to get around McCree. McCree is playing it into Simmons. Simmons gets the better of it. He goes inside. He's going from left. He's going to cross to the right. He plays the ball through. But is the player going to get there? He's still pushing. That's the number 6, is it? And he is going to be called for infringement against I make it Bascom. There's a change coming for Beckwith. Looks like
Is it a change? Yes. But was the offside there, Roxel, or what was the whistle blown for in that occasion? I'm trying to follow, because where that ball is being spotted there now, there's a play for Beckwith down as well. I'm not sure what is happening here. But as a substitution for Awesome FC, we see Dominic going out, and that might have been an offside, because where that kick was taken from is certainly not where the infringement took place. And it's now with Thompson. Thompson pushing that one to find his uncle. Going forward there now is Thompson. Thompson has an advantage. He's going to be dispossessed. A good tackle there on the part of that defender. It looks like John for Beckwith FC, and corner to Awesome FC, Roxel. Okay, that's at the moment, so it's now going to be RCFC playing with 10 men. One player being ejected, given a red card, so it's going to be a corner kick. Referee's in position, and a light drizzle coming on at the moment. Kick comes through, ball in the air, and into touch over the goal line. It's going to be a goal kick to be awarded to Bekwe FC. 2-0. Bekwe FC leading Awesome FC. Goal come by from the booth of Friday, and a brilliant header to give a second goal was Dimitri Peniston. But heading away there, it's now with Bekwe. They're trying to come forward still, being partially blocked there, but still in position. Is Bekwe team coming forward. Good move, shot taken, albeit a bit erratic. That player could have settled down some more. It was moving away from him, and from the time he stopped to strike that ball through, he was moving away, and that ball just continued to climb over the goal line. It's going to be a goal kick to be awarded to Awesome FC. Quickly, Haynes kicks that one out to find his man. It's now with number. Good ball play through there. Flag stays down. Thompson missing that one, but cleared away there by number 15 player there for Bekwe FC. Makuyok, any comments on their position this far in terms of the players, the team, both teams? Okay, we have lost those guys, and it's now with another clearance there for Bekwe, but another Bekwe player is down. We've been seeing Bekwe players going down quite often tonight, Roxel, and there's one here at the moment. Bekwe now playing with 10 men because both teams do have 10 men now. Awesome FC losing one player by the expulsion route. Another player is down up here getting some treatment from his physio, and there's another player lying flat down there. So Bekwe now has 9 men on the field as opposed to Awesome FC having 10. And we see Bekwe coming forward. They look at the score, their third goal, but the keeper running past that one, but luckily for him, it was cleared there by the number 11 player for Awesome FC, who played that one out nicely, and it's now Awesome FC going on the flank, trying to get that one to find this man. Flag stays down. Luckily for Bekwe, they were looking for an offside, but the flag stayed down, and that player who came around and avoided the danger. So it's a throw into Awesome FC. 2-0 is Bekwe leading, and shot taken. It's now with Awesome FC. Defender strikes that one over, looking for someone to get that too. Headed away there by the number 14 player, cleared away there. Not as far as the player for Awesome FC who's trying to hold on to it. Has control, play that one wider, find his right wing back. He now turns out, looking for somebody to play that one too. Plays that one, try to chip that one over nicely, finds his man take down his chest. Who tries to turn, still has some control. Looking to carry that one too. He gets that one through. She comes across, but over the crossbar, into touch for a goal kick to be awarded to Bekwe FC, Bekwe United Football Club. Leading 2-0. Roxel, it's Awesome, it's Bekwe United. Awesome FC still fighting to get a goal or two. We'll have to get one before they can get two, and that is a hard task for them at this moment. Coming forward now is Bekwe, punches that one through. It's straight to Awesome FC defender who played that one to find the stretching man, wasn't in a position to receive, and the keeper comes off now and saves. The keeper, like he has been hurt, he got hurt. No, he gets up. It looks like Bess. No, not Bess. Bess is, yes, it's Bess. He was holding his back, but Bekwe coming forward this one. He turns back, finds his man, the central defender. He's now coming around. He's looking for someone to punch that one. To punches that one through. Finds his man number 10. He looks up, trying to get the man forward there. Good chase on here, but equal to the task there. And we see the referee. What was it? The flag didn't go up, so the referee probably took a decision. So maybe an offside. It's now with us and seeing a foul coming here, right in front of the keeper. He allowed an advantage, you see. But did the whistle go? I'm not sure if we got my headphones. I'm now hearing a whistle blowing for a player coming in, a substituted player, it looks like. We see, I think it's that goalkeeper, that player who would have scored there in Dimitri Dimitri Peniston it was. Yes, the goal scorer. He looked like he went out. And it's now with Arsenal FC. They're trying to go forward. Black ball plays through to find the man in the middle there. Looking for some supporters, Arsenal FC. Trying to get that one through. Gets it through. A good contact, a good thing there, but cleared away there. And but the flag is up there. Roxell, I'm not sure if you will be in this one again. Here's another occasion. The players were attacking and have attacked the goal. The flag was up, and the referee given a very late call there again. And there were two players now who have collided. And these dangers could be avoided if it is you're being spotted early. If the referee has spotted the assistant early and blow that whistle. Maybe Roxell batteries are down by now because I'm not getting anything from him. So I'll just have to take it through. So it's going to be Beckway now having a free kick. We see Best pumping that one long downfield. Headed away by number 11 for Arsenal FC. But Josh gets that one, but straight back to his number 11. He's going to push that to now, finds his man who's turning out, but straight into the path of the Beckway defender. Coming by from behind, getting that, and a tripping coming there. And no, it's still in control. Beckway has that. They're now trying to come forward, shielding there, but taken away there by Arsenal FC. Getting that one across is Thompson to find that man who came in, play that one today. It's now with Thompson looking to pull that trigger, hits it hard, but straight into the path of the keeper who has to stop and get a rebound and save it on the second occasion. So Beckway FC leading 2 goals to 0 in this encounter, the final encounter of the evening. And coming forward is the keeper, getting to the goal line and kicks that one. It's now with that player who's looking to come through there, put that one, but straight into the path of the defender there for Arsenal FC. He's now trying to go forward. It's Thompson trying to play with his teammate there, but losing out. It's now being played with a trip being called there against Beckway United. They won another free kick, taking that one quickly. He turns out, looking to punch that one through, finds this man who's coming along there, kicks that one across, go but heading away there, very nicely by Best, avoiding the danger, and it's being turned out now. Coming away is Beckway, still in the danger zone. Is that one stays in? Yes, Beckway coming forward, still looking for the third goal. Good move, gets past 1, 2 players being tripped in the process. Foul call, and it's going to be a free kick to Beckway United. 2 goals to 0, Beckway United leading over Arsenal FC, and both teams fighting to stay out of relegation zone. But from all reports and records, they seem to be that they would be in that zone still. So it's now with Thompson. Thompson get past one man, plays one down the flank to find his left wing back who tries to go wrong there. He still is in control, looking for a goal, but kicks that one into touch. So it's going to be a goal kick, it looks like, to Beckway FC. So you're not missing any. We could probably have some commercials now as the player has gone to retrieve that ball. Here at the Victoria Park, Best punching that one down from a free kick, looking to find his man. It's coming forward, is Beckway, but intercepted there by Josh. It's going to be cleared there. It's going to be back to Beckway. Coming forward is Beckway United, looking for the third goal. Shot taken, climbing over the crossbar, into touch. Is going to be a goal kick to Arsenal FC. And just about 5 minutes or so left in this game. Arsenal FC, can they pull one back? So it's now with Josh. Referee saying that ball was moving and it's now has to be spotted. And we see Haynes in his haste to try and send his team forward. having that one kicked while it was moving. The referee had called it back. But now it's SMFC trying to go forward again. They now on the left side going down, looking to bring that one in. Best into touch, and it's going to be corner kick to Awesome FC. They're behind, searching for a goal, and Beckway United defending as stoutly as they can and averting the dangers. Was able to get out of that, clear the goal, those goal attempts very often, and we see a player chipping there but gets back up, shot taken there just right outside the upright, and it's going to be another goal kick to Beckway FC. And we see Awesome FC at times getting down there but not able to finish. The finishing is very poor indeed. Sometimes you have bodies, and not just the finishing, Kendall. What I can see as well is the decisions, because sometimes, instead of them probably bringing it over, they're trying to go, So decisions, a lot of decisions we can attribute to as well with the poor finishing. And another throw there by Arsenal FC. Coming forward there is Thompson. Thompson plays that one back to find his left wing back. He is playing it back to Thompson. Thompson tried to get that one through, but deflected there by the player from Beckway. But winning that ball again, the player from Awesome FC. He's trying to go wrong. He turns in, good turn indeed, and blocked over there by the defender for Beckway United. He's been forced to come back. He's still twisting and turning. He's looking for some support, finds that man outside the flag, stays down. He's looking to get that one across. He's trying to beat on the line there. Decisions again. He plays that one back this time, find Thompson. Thompson now gets that one across. Better football this time to find his man. Is he going to pull out trigger? Yes, he does, but I'm straight into the back with the player there who's now trying to point that one forward to find his man. He's in his own half, so he's going to not be offside there. He plays that one across to find his man. He's now coming through, but robbed over there by Awesome FC in Josh. Because the player is down, but Beckway is still coming forward. Plays that through the middle. He's trying to come forward, looking to punch that one through. This could be dangerous again, but that ball falling just in front of Haynes, and we see a player still down. The referee now making some signal to the bench, and a player for Awesome FC is down, and we see a female physio now racing her way through. Good speed for her body build and stature, but she's getting there. Yes, and time is running out. Yes, time is running out. Oh, one of Mr. John's former students, and we see Mr. John bringing out some. We have seen him from time to time helping out in many occasions, physio. And is it any coincidence? No. These students are persons who would have been brought to his teaching. They've learned the muscle, the anatomy, how it functions, the muscle function, and so on. So they are equally capable to deal with injuries when these players go down. And we see now this player is now being escorted off to be attended to, and it's going to be a drop ball here. You see just about the 18-yard, ball dropped. It's now with Kizani Haynes. He's now trying to go forward this one. And it's now with Josh Digrat. Put that one to his right wing back. Looking to go forward. Ball has been into touch, and it's going to be a throw in there. He took that one over the line. We see Awesome FC some poor decision making tonight, and losing a player. They have been frustrated. Beckway scoring 2 goals early one early in the first half, and created some problems for Awesome FC. And now Beckway trying to come forward this one, pumping that one, but it's now with the defender there for Awesome FC. He has to clear, poor clearance indeed. Bit of pressure being brought on by the Beckway team, and that ball went over the touchline for a throw-in to Beckway FC, leading 2 goals to 0 in the final moments of this game. And Awesome FC, they're down. They play with 10 men for the better part of the second half, as now with Beckway United. They should come forward. Cross comes in. That player misjudged that ball. He was coming in while the ball was coming over, but he still has control. He went back and got that one. He's in control now. Looking to get that one across, he's shielding. He's trying to turn around, sees some support, finds that, gets across, high in the air. It's hanging there, put away there by the defender there for I make it Awesome FC. But still living dangerously is Awesome FC in their half. But that player, number 11, trying to get that one, get a beautiful turn there, gets past 2. Shares that one, number 11. He's now going forward. Pumps that one down to find number 22. Can they pull back one? He's going down, looking to pull that one across again, but oh my word! The defender for Awesome FC. A corner in about the final moments and a substitution they made by Awesome FC. The player who was down, he's out, and I can't give you that number yet for the player who came in. But
Down and out.
yeah, somebody's down. He has been substituted, and a kick comes in now high in the air, across, headed away there by I Make It Best, and it falls just outside the 80 now, and that player now trying to come forward. He is young and strong, looks like to get past one, plays that one nice down the field, down the flank there, but he's still Beckway, but no, rubbed away there. Beckway has it again, he plays that one out to find his right midfielder. He's trying to come forward, nearly almost lost his foot in there, but to rubbed away there by that player for Awesome FC. Flag is down, he's going around. Can Awesome FC pull this one? Can he pull this one out? A cross comes in, and the player collects, fakes, but straight in the pass the defender for Beckway. Defending stoutly, right in his chest, play that one down, he gets just to go back in the center. Beckway now getting more confident. They're now coming forward. Can they score the third goal? Coming forward is Beckway. We see that player relaxing a bit, taking his time. They are up by 2 goals. He's going to send his man forward. No, he holds it up. Punches that one, deflected off of the player for Awesome FC. Falls there. Beckway still has control. They're now trying to come forward. A fancy footwork there, but lose it out to the defender for Awesome FC. They're now trying to go forward. Another attack here by Awesome FC. Can they pull this one through? Thompson coming through. Put that one on the flank to find his man. Flag stays down. He's going through. In the 18 now. Look at him play that one back. Shot taken. That was a tame shot. That was like a looked like a kindergarten playing back, passing that one back there. He should have been pounding that one there, and he had about 3 players supporting him there. And that one went over the crossbar into touch, and it's going to be a goal kick now for Beckway FC. The referee has a look at his watch and looking at the side there to see if I can see the photo fish up some time, but not as yet. And Best punches that one downfield to find his man. Headed away by the defender there for Awesome FC. Thompson has that one. He's went in straight into the play for Beckway FC, but finds got control, looking to find that one, and then plays forward again, but equal to the task was the goalkeeper for Beckway, who punches lies on that one now. He gets up, he's getting to the goal line. Referee has another look at his watch. That one being bowled out. He finds his man. He plays that one through, looking for his teammate, but straight to his other teammate. They're trying to come forward, send that one further right. A good pass indeed. He plays that back to the defender. Nice play. Punch that one forward, but only to as far as Kizani Haynes for Awesome FC, who goes out now, collects, and he's going to punch that one downfield, high in the air. Make it just about 3/4 way into the half, header with the defender for FC. For Beckway coming forward, there's Beckway still. Awesome FC almost give up the chase now, but Beckway still trying to look for their third goal. It's such a third goal. Coming forward is a player for Beckway. Plays that one too nicely, finds his man. Back out, good play. Good personal play now. Back to his defender. He turns out, takes it further back. Personal play, you call this one. Good style. Can they maintain this? We did look for the third goal. Still trying to come out one. He plays a true, find the man in the middle. Punch that one to find his man. He's now trying to come forward. Kicked into him, deflected, and straight into the hands of the keeper. Referee has a second look, a third look. And Haynes punches that one down to look for some support, but straight to the head of the Beckway defender. A penalty, and lucky for him, he was able to avoid that danger. But his Beckway now looking to find that goal. Can they? Punches that one out. Flag stays down. Coming down now is Thompson. Thompson controls. Chooks to come across. Punches that one right outside the upright into touch. It's going to be a goal kick for Beckway FC, and this could be at the end of the game. The Beckway referee is going down to get the players to get a ball back to the field, but we see Awesome FC player now going to retrieve it. I don't think they have much time in this game. Well, I have 43, but it could be less than that unless we play with injury time. And we're in the dying stages here. Awesome FC most likely will go down 2 goals to 0. Not enough time to come back, and it's going to be Best. Punches that one out to his left wing back. He takes it down nicely on his tie, brings it down, looks to come through. Send that one forward, looking for the third goal still. Intercepted there by the defender there for Awesome FC. Send that one further right. Finds his wing back, plays that one through, but taken away there by Awesome FC by the defender for Beckway. Deflected. It was Awesome FC again. Best trying to awkward play, but Awesome FC trying to go forward this time. Play that one inside. This can be this and a goal this time. We see Awesome FC scoring that goal. They have scored one but it's probably too late for them to come back. But they have scored. It looked like Josh, the grad scoring for Awesome FC. He was playing central defense, but he probably just decided, well, it's my time to move up to see if I can score goals, and score he did. So it's now with Becco FC, their kickoff. But we see players of Awesome FC standing in the D-Day, and this is the final whistle. Final whistle, Awesome FC pulling one back just a minute before full time, but not enough to bring them victors this evening, and they are down 2 goals to 1. Becco FC leading this evening's encounter, and a good game, albeit a bit quick, a lot of physical contacts. We saw players being expelled, a lot of cards being issued as well, and Becco FC coming away victors this evening, 2 goals to 1, and from the Victoria Park here, it's a nice radio sports team. Wrapping up until we'll be back. Doesn't have a fixtures for tomorrow as yet, but it's going to be see you tomorrow from the Victoria Park. It's Nice Radio signing out.